Mic check 1 2 1 2. I see you, Gino, baby. Let me turn this down some. Okay. We ain't playing no Ace Attorney in a minute. Yep. 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 Okay, everything sounds good. Hopefully the game volume is not drowning me out. It looked like it's at a good level. Gino Games disable emo only in this room? Oh, I think I actually accidentally did it. Okay. Or was it like that? I don't know how it happened like that. Alright, do I want to do this with a controller? No, I didn't even know how that even set, actually. I know I didn't turn that on unless one of the other mods was in here being goofy, but nah, it don't need to be emote only. That's weird. Appreciate you handling that for me. Alright, let's just plug this thing up. Let me just see. I haven't played this game since I was like 18, 17, 18. But I just felt like playing something different. I've been going through my backlog. I beat a bunch of games recently. As long as we draw breath, the wheel of fate turns. Oh, the noodles. I remember this. This is a good start of story time. Spinning big crimes and little crimes together. And when the wheel stops. Oh. You die. June 15th, 9:12 in the morning. Writing Co. Law Offices. What kind of voice do I want to give Apollo? Let's see. What is Apollo? Okay, Apollo is very he has his chords of steel. Oh yeah, he's definitely young anime protagonist type voice acting. So let me think of let me see. I remember doing this when I did this with Cal not too long ago, but I forgot how I did it, but we'll figure it out. 2 months have passed since Mr. Gavin's arrest. My first trial, and I lost both my mentor and my job. Yeah, I'll admit it. I was screwed. But even when I hit the bottom, I told myself I'd never come here. Honest. Here being the legendary Wright & Co. Law Offices. Okay, Justice. Time to stop trembling. Ah, you must be here for the interview. Right this way. Huh? Trucy. Hello there. You found the right place. Welcome. What's with this girl? Well now, shall we begin? Begin what? Right. First things first. Any special talents? Talents? Yes, well, you must have at least one. Well, I guess defending? Defending. An unusual talent, but it'll do. With a little jazzing up, of course. You think so? Let's give it a go, shall we? Huh? Go ahead, show me, defend. Just give it all you got. Don't hold back now. What are you talking about? I can't just defend here. First lesson, a professional can perform anywhere. Thanks. We want people to be laughing with us. Not at us. Thanks. But I'm not sure why they should be laughing at all. What? What exactly do you think you came here to do? What? Defend? No? Excuse me, but do you know where you are? Huh? The Writing Code law offices, right? Oh, I was afraid of that. Don't worry, you're not the first. Look, what's going on here? Who are you? I came here to meet with the person in charge. Well, you've apparently made no fewer than 2 mistakes. Mistakes? But I got a call from Mr. Wright this morning. Perhaps you should go read the sign out front again. What's there to read? Look, it says right there. Oh. Why does it say Wright Talent Agency? Welcome to the Wright Talent Agency, where you've always come to the right place. I'm Trucy Wright, CEO. I'm a magician. It all came flooding back. The trial. That girl. Hello, sir. Please pick a card. That's right. She's my daughter. Trucy, right? Here, check out our flyer. So, what's your name? Apollo. Apollo Justice. Attorney at law. I had to say it. I had to. Harvey Birdman. Attorney at law. Y'all remember that? Only the chosen few know that. Shout out to Gina for knowing. Let me look at the. Oh, she didn't give us the flyer? Let's examine up in here. An old sepia tinted photo of a man in a silk top hat. That's my favorite magician. I want to be just like him someday. Sure, nice. Guess it's good to have a role model, even if he's got to be well over 100. How rude. Oh, they got tea. Oh, it's not. Look at the spaghetti. Whoa, that fork is floating. Not. Why do you have a plate of plastic spaghetti here? That right there is the whole reason I became a magician. Do tell. I saw a plate just like that in a restaurant once. The floating fork looked so real. That's when I knew. Someday I'd make magic more amazing than that spaghetti. All right, let's talk. Right Talent Agency. So, is this really a talent agency? You bet. Daddy started it 7 years ago when he quit law. Of course, we only have 2 people signed up right now. 2 people? Does that include you? Trucy Wright, magician extraordinaire. I've done a lot of stage shows, paid too. I'm a professional, you know. Right. Promise you'll come to one of my shows, okay? Let's see. Oh, and the other person our agency represents is Phoenix Wright, pianist extraordinaire. Your dad, in other words? Didn't he say he couldn't play the piano? Our agency doesn't see that as a problem. Why, there are many magicians who can't do magic. At least you're optimistic, I'll give you that. So you're you're Phoenix Wright's daughter? That's right. After Daddy quit law 7 years ago, I promised I would keep him fed. So I'm kind of his sugar daddy. Get it? No. I'm in charge of this whole office too. Pretty amazing for a young lass of 15, wouldn't you agree? 15? How old is Mr. Wright? Daddy? Oh, he's 33 this year. Damn. I mean, yep, they popping babies at like 21 and younger, so it makes sense. Dang, he's 33, so I'll be the big 36 in a couple weeks. Hold on. No, I'm tripping. Gina, I don't know why I thought your birthday was in August, but it's not, right? Is it? I can't remember. I feel like you are August one too, but no, maybe it was back And like it already happened already, I think. Can't remember. I'm sure there's a good explanation. I hope. October. Okay, yours is in October. Ah, nice. Naruhodo. October. Fall. Good time for a birthday. And then not too far from Halloween too. Kill two birds in one stone. About Mr. Wright giving up law. It was because of that incident 7 years ago, wasn't it? You know about that? Not the details. I remember the news though. It was a big deal. So I hear. I was too young to understand what was going on. I'll ask Daddy about it next time I get a chance. Daddy, right? That reminds me about Mr. Wright. He gave me a call this morning to come in. Daddy's not here right now. He's in the hospital. The hospital? Yeah, he's on strict bed rest until he gets better. What? Okay. Which hospital is Mr. Wright in? I'll pay him a visit. Oh, the Hickfield Clinic. It's quite close. Right, well, I'll be going now, and I'll give this showbiz gig some thought, okay? Wait, I'll go with you. Oh, look at all those CDs, DVDs. Are those all anime or stuff? Like, what is that? Hold on one sec. I need to see why this is still on my screen. I think it's this. No. Oh, I think I know how to do it. Hold on. Okay. That's that. That's that. Yeah, I don't need that off. Okay, off. Hold on. Yeah, off. And then menu. Perfect. Hold on. Is that what it is? Okay, good. We got it off. June 15th. So, this is Mr. Wright's hospital. I remember this dude. He's in this. I forgot he was in this. He was in the Phoenix Wright series, but he's in Apollo's too. All right, I'm gonna think of a creepy, because he looks creepy. He looks creepy, and he's a doctor. So let me think of a creepy voice.
Yeah, visitors are you?
Yeah. Are you the doctor?
Yep. Dr. Hicksfield, the name.
Good morning, doctor.
Oh, hiya there, Trucy. Cute as ever.
This nigga is sick.
Is this Daddy's room? Oh, yeah. Except he's gone for a morning checkup. Be back soon. How are you, Miss Trucy? Got any places you like examined?
Doctor. Doctor, the nurse was looking for you.
Why? As if it isn't Daddy-O, the cutest little thing in town. I guess I'll be off then. Later, Trucy.
This dude is a creep. Wow, what an odd bird that guy was. Good morning. Didn't expect you so soon, Apollo. Mr. Wright. Yeah, I love the music in it. So, what happened? Who could have imagined it? Me, victim of a hit and run. A hit, and you were hit by a car? Oh, he tried to swerve. I'll give him that. Picture me tossed 30 feet through the air, only stopping when my head hit that telephone pole. You hit a telephone pole with your head? Are you okay? Thankfully, my only injury was a sprained ankle. He really is as lucky as they say. There's something that, well, it just didn't sit right. I just can't believe you have a daughter, Mr. Wright. And she's so big. Not fat, but you know what I mean. Oh, Trucy's still a child. Daddy, how many times have I tell you to remind you? I'm not a child anymore. But you'll always be Daddy's little baby girl to me, Trucy. My foot. I'm not buying it. Oh, something you should know about Trucy. She's a magician, right? She told me. Not a mere stage magician. She's a genius. Aw, Daddy. You'll soon come to appreciate her talent. You could just tell me things instead of insinuating them. So why did you contact me? What could the right talent agency possibly want with me? No need to get prickly now. Hey, I didn't ask to be dragged in like this. Huh? But didn't you come into the office of your own free will anyway? Well, yeah, of course. Help! We're in big trouble here at the office. Big. I thought someone was dying. So you don't think you don't think this is big trouble? My talent agency represents only 2 people, and one of them is in the hospital. That's right, Daddy. How are we going to pay this month's rent and the groceries? Yeah, that's the problem with such a tight operation. It's a symbiotic relationship. When one of us falls, the other one too must fall. Hey, this isn't exactly a suitable conversation to be having with a 15-year-old kid. In any case, if Apollo here can't help you, you'll have to transfer to a new school. Again. No, I can't. I just made friends. How could you do this to me? To us, Polly? Huh? What? Now it's my fault? On that note, how about you come work for us? I've got the perfect client for you already lined up. Client? You mean I get to do my job? I get to defend in court? All right, I'll hear what you have to say. You got him, Daddy. Hook, line, and sinker. Now it's time to reel him in. It's official. I'm scared too. All right, so who's the client? Ah, yes, here, take a look at the map and I'll explain. Last night, I left the office just before 9 o'clock. I was going to that, how do you pronounce that? Indochine pasta joint? Al dente's? Is that Indochine or Indochine? Let me look this up. Indochine? I've never seen this word. Well, I've seen it before since I was when I was younger, but I probably did not pronounce it. So let me see how you pronounce this. Because I feel like this word's going to come up again, and I don't want to keep, mispronouncing it. Pronunciation or enunciation. Endochine. That's how you say it. Endochine. Okay, so that's like French, I guess. I was going to that Indochine pasta joint, Al dente's. I played piano there, of course. That's when it happened. The car sent me flying, nicked the telephone pole, and zoomed away. Creepy, huh? Just a tad. It's almost as creepy as hearing you tell the story like it was no big deal. The car sped off in this direction. So, good luck. Huh? You wanted a client, didn't you? Well, I'm your client. Find the guy who knocked me into that telephone pole. Whoa, hold on. I'm a defense attorney, not a detective. Don't worry, once you found the guy, I intend to sue him. Then you can stick it to him in court. I'm not a prosecutor either. I'm sorry, but this is crazy. I'm going home. Don't get so worked up. It was just a joke. Huh? Oh, Daddy. Sorry, Apollo. He just loves jokes, Even the ones that aren't very funny. Your real client should be stopping by the office any time now. The office? You mean the talent agency? No harm in going. It's not like I have anything else to do. One more thing. Do look into my accident too, would you? I marked the scene of the tragedy on this map. It's right in front of this part. Should be easy to find. So he's going to make me investigate this after all. Alright. Let's see what all these things are. Mr. Wright's bed. It's really messy.
Look how messy this is.
You're just hopeless without me, aren't you, Daddy? Yikes, she's attempting to clean up. Look out. You got me. What can I say? I was raised in a barn. Try not to let the word get out, Apollo, if you don't mind. Yeah, it might ruin your illustrious career pretending to play the piano. Oh, okay, whatever. So they didn't talk about it. Bottles, then 1, 2. Yeah, that just reminded me. I got something to drink in my room. We're in the kitchen. Let me go get that real quick. Be right back. Back at the Wright Talent Agency, and I'm gonna crack this thing open. Damn, this shit low key kind of tastes like cough medicine. Hey!
How long you plan on making me wait, eh?
Who is this?
Ah, good morning.
Oh, what kind of voice you gonna get there?
Hey there, Trucy doll. Sound like your pops had a bit of a rough spot, eh?
Oh, well, that ends well, I guess. This is our client.
Hey, so is that Apollo fellow, eh?
Oh, yes, the name's Apollo.
Look at their arms all crossed like ready to fight.
Yes, sir. You don't mean that literally, do you?
The boss told you what I need, right? Don't let me down now, Apollo.
Don't worry about your defense, sir. I'm on it.
Defense? Your noodle half cooked. It's too late for defense. My castle's been stormed. My keep's been kept. My noodle stand's been stolen.
Noodle? You know Mr. Eldoon from the noodle stand, don't you, Polly? No nicknames, please. And no, of course I don't know him.
You new in these parts? Not really. Then you know the best noodles in town. Eldoon's noodles.
Okay, I like that. So you notice his name, Eldoon, is just noodles. It's just spelled in a different way. I don't know if I caught that back when I was younger, but I don't know. Whose noodles?
My noodles. Help me out here, Trucy dog.
This is Mr. Guy Eldoon, so he's Noodle Guy. I like it. That's one thing I like about the Ace Attorney series is all the puns and jokes and stuff. I like that. So his name Mr. Noodle Guy, but they call him Mr. Guy Eldoon. Our client. Maybe you can tell us what the problem is, Mr. Eldoon. Okay.
Anything for you, Trucy dog.
Who's this guy? So, you run a noodle stand, Mr.
Eldoon. Guy Eldoon's the name, and noodles are my game. The secret's in the soup. I've been searching for the perfect soup for a year and a half.
Oh, that's not that long, really.
My family's been noodle men for generations. Got a lot of expectation on my shoulders.
Look how his hair is actually noodles, dude.
15 fathers passing the noodle to 15 sons.
That's a pretty old noodle.
Hey, and fool that I was, I pushed it away. I rebelled against my pops and picked another livelihood. But that didn't turn out so well.
Oh.
There was no denying it. Salty broth runs through these veins, boy.
So, it was like destiny that you became what you are.
Right, destiny's the word. Oh, I fought it. But in the end, I was bound by the twisted noodle of fate.
Not a mental image I care to linger on.
So, last year, I started my noodle stand. The 15th generation of Eldoon's noodle.
Straight out of Nissan, right? That's a good one. Well, quick, what was your favorite flavor of noodles? Mine was beef because it was red, and I like beef. Shrimp was popping sometimes though too. Chicken was like, man, if chicken is the only thing left, I was like, man, I don't want to eat this, but I'll eat it if I'm hungry. But it was always the last one. Yes, chicken was too basic. So tell me more about Eldoon's noodles.
You don't know the genius that are my noodles? I make them so salty while they're saltier than salt.
Now, I really don't want to find out. Daddy's a regular at his noodle stand. I just had Chinese earlier, which is kind of unrelated, but, you know, just saying.
He frequented my pop stand back during his attorney days, too. Yep, him and his assistant.
I'm sorry. I'll be sure to drop by your stand soon.
Wish you could, Sonny.
Eh?
Heck, I wish I could. I'd give anything for a bowl about now.
What do you mean? Yeah, I remember the Oriental flavor. I remember that.
It was stolen. My stand, gone.
Stolen?
It was last night. I was doing my rounds, blowing my whistle.
It's like an ice cream truck spell, but louder. He even gets complaints.
Now you're just trying to butter me up.
Notice she said complaints and not compliments. That sounded more like the blues than a whistle.
I closed up my stand for the night and parked by the house. Then this morning, dark and early, it was gone. My keep, my castle. Oh!
Maybe some bum carted it off? Just guessing here.
Well, I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. All my noodle bowls were in there too.
That's the saddest thing I've heard all day.
You know, anyhow, that's the deal. Good luck.
Good, huh? Wait, what exactly is your request?
My noodle stand. Find it. And the day you bring my baby back is the day you feast on as many noodles as you want. Of course, I make it so hot and salty, 2 bowls will kill a man. Then I'd really need defense.
Speaking of defense, that's what I do. I'm a lawyer, not a detective.
This is where I live. You drop by if you need any info, okay?
Hey.
Get it back today if you can, Paolo. Oh, I got noodles to make.
Things have certainly taken a turn down for the bazaar. Did somebody say bazaar? Traffic accidents and noodle stand thieves. Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you about too, Apollo. Huh? I have a bad feeling about this.
Ah, listen to the latest problem now. Don't be cruel. Don't be cruel. Cause I would need, cause I would never be that cruel to you. No, oh, girl,
As long as I've been giving my love to you, you should be giving me your love too. You just keep on acting just like a fool. You know it ain't cool. It just ain't cool. Alright.
But don't be cruel.
I lost something last night. That is something was stolen.
Hey, what's this? More thieving and skullduggery?
Well, someone stole a pair of my panties. Panties? So there were, stolen your, my panties, yes. Right. Panties.
That's a crying shame. That is Trucy, dog.
I was alone in the office last night. I had hung my panties out the window there to dry, when a thief came and took them, my favorite panties. I ran after him. Give those back, I shouted. Wait. Well, that was certainly brave of you. But I lost him. Without those panties, I don't know what I'll do.
A darn crying shame. Yep.
Well, at least the scene of the crime is convenient. I'll mark it on your map.
I'll be heading home now. Remember, find my stand or there's an empty bowl in your future, Paulo.
Right.
And you help out Trucy Dog here, too, you hear?
Things have certainly picked up, haven't they? We had no work yesterday, and now we have 3 cases. I guess. Let's see where we stand. Not in the courtroom. That's where. Well, the first item on our list, Phoenix Wright. Daddy's hit and run accident. We have to find the one who hit him. Who's going to pay us for this again? And the second item, Mr. Eldon's request to find a stolen stand, for which we stand to gain a bowl of salty noodles. And the last request is mine, to find my stolen panties. That bowl of noodles is looking better and better. Hold on, did I even put the right category on? I think I did, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, I did. I just want to make sure. Okay. Cool. Appreciate it, Gino. Let's go, Polly. To the streets. To the streets, they say. Aren't you enthusiastic? How could I not be? Let's crack these cases, you and me. Guess we might as well get started. Let's see. A hit and run, a stolen stand, and last but not least, stolen panties. Not the streets. Hit the streets. Alright, let's go to the accident scene. Kitaki. We see paint. I see a dragon. I see a fox. Yellow and black and red paint. What do I know that's yellow, black, and red? Is that McDonald's? And this is where Mr. Wright got hit by that car. According to the map, this is the place. What a huge mansion. Apollo, there's a nice looking lady over there. Let's question her. Okay. I'm a little curious about the park over there too. What's up with that lady trying to climb a fence? People Park. Excuse me, can we have a few words with you?
You want something?
Whoa, that husky voice. Why am I suddenly sweating? That's quite a house you got there. You must have a lot of money.
Ooh, money sounds like something my son would call his friends.
This is the Kitaki family, little girl.
You kid with the hair. You want something?
Me? No, not a thing. Bye. Apollo, we can't leave without questioning her. What if she knows something? But the Kitaki family, they're the biggest organized crime syndicate in town. Look at her, she got that knife.
If you're going to ask something, ask it if you're man enough.
Right. She got that thing on her. Yay, way to whip him into shape, ma'am. Does she know no fear?
I'm Plum Kitaki, wife of the fourth head of the Kitaki family business. Friends call me Little Plum.
I'm a little Apollo Justice Attorney at law. If looks could kill, this woman would be a mass murderer by now. She got that damn knife ready, or that sword ready, hidden in the freaking broom. That's hilarious. The Kitakis. Little Plum. That's a really cute name for someone so... Yes? Whoa. What is it, Apollo? How about you go through me when talking to her, okay, Trucy? Huh? That seems like a bit of a needless procedure. I'm a lawyer. I live for needless procedures.
Oh, little girl, you should know we're gangsters.
Gangsta? Oh, that means you're the bad guys. Trucy, through me, please. I'm begging you here.
Whoa. The bad guys, I like the sound of that.
I'm going to need some warm tea after this.
It takes a lot of hard work to protect a family fortune. Things aren't as easy as they used to be for us bad guys.
So you're saying that the business is in a slump? Let's not talk about business if we can help it, please. So there was suddenly a car accident here last night.
Last night?
Of course, you wouldn't know about it. So sorry to bother you.
Wait.
Yes?
You're talking about that man, aren't you? The one who flew 30 feet just walked away? That's my daddy.
I should have known. One of our capos thought he'd make a great point man. Capo? Point man? Could you avoid using too much industry lingo?
In any case, it's been nothing but trouble.
But I've been cleaning up this mess since morning. Bah! Cleaning up this paint? Was this paint spilled at the time of the accident?
It was around 9 last night. I heard a crashing noise and found your father drowning in a sea of paint.
So you came to his rescue?
You've my husband, the boss, to thank for that. The car that hit your father knocked over this paint, then turned the corner and sped away. We're in the middle of repainting our wall, you see.
I'm sure that dragon is glaring at me. But why are you out here cleaning it up?
What do you mean? I mean, aren't you a gangster? Don't you have any goons to do your dirty work for you?
Please go through me when you want to.
Don't be such a stiff lawyer, boy. I suppose we gangsters do have a certain image.
Yes.
But we're community-oriented gangsters, you see. The boss likes to give back to the people, see?
How noble of him.
I availed myself to the public facilities to get rid of all the garbage. Now there's just the paint on the street to deal with.
Public facilities? I wonder if she means that trash can. How do I get over there? Oh, there we go. Who is this? Who's that? She's looking at the park. She's pretty. I bet she has a story. You know, there's something about her Too bad she seems to be in a bit of a rush. What's up with that granny right here? Looks like there's some trouble by the park gate.
I smell an incident.
Ma'am, there's no entry to the park.
Now, don't you tell me where I can't go, young fella. I always walk through this park on my way home.
Please, get down from there. You'll hurt yourself, ma'am. That's quite the determined old lady. Personally, I'm a little more interested in this park.
You know what I think? I bet they're filming a movie. Let's go take a look. Maybe we'll see someone famous.
Hey, miss, stay out of the park.
He got mad at me.
Did something happen here, officer? Huh? Oh, no, move along. Nothing to see. Why don't you kids go play someplace else? We're not kids. We're not playing. I'm an attorney. Something wrong? Oh, Detective Scott. Oh, it's Scott. It's Emma. We're fine, ma'am. Nothing to report. Look at Emma. How she all grown up. Detective?
Why she's wearing a lab coat?
You've hardly want to comment on how people are dressed.
And these kids are?
Curiosity seekers, ma'am. They claim to be lawyers.
Ah, why don't you kids run along and play someplace else?
Look, we're not.
Or might I spill something on that pretty face of yours? Want a dose of experimental?
What in the hell? Hydroxy acetylunodolstrase? That look like uno dos tres. Is that what that is? Hydroxyacetylunodolstrase?
Come again? What's hydroxy stuff?
Whatever it is, it doesn't sound good. Let's go, Trucy.
Try to keep out of the riffraff, if you would.
Yes, ma'am. How are we going to get more information like this?
Why don't we ask that nice woman across the street?
Oh, yes, the nice woman. We probably can't. There's a big trash can on the way in the park. Guess we should check it out.
A detective's life sure is a hard one.
I'm an attorney, actually. Huh?
Two pieces of garden with paint on them.
These are slippers. They look like those slippers you get at the hospital.
Look at this, Apollo. Don't this go in a car?
It's a side view mirror. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something. Or someone.
Wait, you don't think...
I do. This could be from the car that hit Mr. Wright.
Wow. And he took off its mirror? I never knew Daddy was so strong. I only have room in my pocket for one of these though. Which do you want to take?
Let's look at the mirror first. Was found in front of Kitaki Mansion. Alright, let's examine some stuff. 745 with the Gucci interior. I see a rich when I look in the mirror. Uh-oh, it's yellow paint. What you mean no clue here, Goofy? There's literally paint on this. What are y'all talking about?
It's cut clean off. I wonder what's in there.
Don't. These are bare wires hanging out.
Let's see.
What? Are you okay?
Just a little joke.
Don't scare me like that.
You mean don't shock you?
Okay. Right. People Park. Can I ask you a question?
What?
What happened in the park across the street?
Oh yes, quite the commotion. Chicago lightning, as the boss wouldn't say. Chicago, huh? Gunfire. Someone was killed. Strange circumstances too.
You're kidding.
What a morning. Trouble everywhere, the park, the gate, and even our house. Did something happen at your house too? A crime without honor, without remorse. It's a private matter. Want to hear about it? Somehow I don't think... No,
is an acceptable answer, Polly. The private matter. So, what happened at your house?
Bloomers last night.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Me, little Plum Kitake, the victim of a panty snatcher. What? So, it wasn't just my panties that were stolen? Got you too, didn't they? Poor thing. Like I said, whoever did this is a hard criminal. It wasn't you, was it?
No, of course not. Mercy.
I've heard word that panties have been disappearing lately. And the missing panties all have something in common.
It's hard to imagine Trucy's and Mr. Kitaki's panties have much in common. I just imagine Mrs. Kitaki's panties.
I know. We'll find your bloomers too. Great. Show me what you're made of.
What have you got me into this time, Trucy? That girl from before.
Oh, welcome home, sweetie. Hello, mother.
She's a Kitaki too.
Miss?
Here, our flyer.
The Right Anything Agency? Anything Agency?
Yeah, do you like the new flyer? So, this is our defense attorney, Mr. Apollo Justice.
Attorney?
Drop by our office. We'll be waiting.
Ah, goodbye.
Why did you give her our flyer? I don't know. She seemed like she could use some help. She's the heiress to a gangster dynasty. She doesn't need our help.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Can you tell me anything about this mirror?
That's probably from the car that knocked that fellow across the street.
Right, that makes this a valuable clue.
Let me know if you find that car, would you? You splash Kitake paint, you pay the price.
I actually want to grab those slippers. See what those slippers talking about. I was smart. I started my mind blaze out. Oh, look at that. It's a leaf or a flower.
The bottom is covered with paint.
Huh? What's this weird shape here? It looks like a leaf was stuck to the bottom when the wearer stepped in some yellow paint. So the outline was left when the leaf was removed. I got paint on my hand.
Apollo,
I just saw you try to wipe your hand on my cape. The Miractus Clinic? Okay. The money blows out. Okay, she trying to hear that. Okay. I can't go for that. No can do. I can't go for that. We already looked at this paint, right? The paint splashed all over this gate. What a mess. Was this paint knocked over by the car that hit my daddy?
That's right, Feh. And I'm up to clean up this mess. If you find whoever did this, bring the scoundrel by, would you?
Of course, then you can make them clean up their own mess.
You're cute. Naive, but cute. When I find whoever did this, you can bet I'll be doing some cleaning.
I can go for that any day of the week. Okay. That's nothing I dislike
so much as a mess.
Ooh, I wish I could say cool things like that.
I bet you do.
I laugh if my teeth weren't chattering so hard. So, wonder if we can go through. Wow, what a big house. And the gate is so big. The Kataki family is pretty big around these parts. I like the fox. It's so cute.
Ah, that's our family crest from the old country.
Your family crest?
We're clever as the fox.
And our teeth are sharp.
So it's like a motto?
You need a crest too, Apollo.
Ooh, how about the Scales of Justice or a lunar lander?
I'll pass, thanks.
Kitaki.
A brightly painted dragon. Why do I get the feeling he's glaring at me? Those paints must have been to repaint this wall.
That's right. I called in an artist to do the job, right? He's the third so far.
The third?
The first spilled paint all over the entrance here. The second on my kimono. So
No, don't tell me. It's better I don't know. Don't tell me you killed the damn artist. That was brazy. So, what's this place?
This would be Mr. Eldoon's house, silly.
Oh, so this is where his stand was stolen from. I can see a piece of evidence lying on the ground already. Hey. Look. There's a police car parked over there. He said, oh god, okay. You're right. What's with the sparkly entrance? What is this place? A hospital? There's a signed what did I say? Maractus? I think that's or it's not Miracits or Maractus. I think it's Maractus. Let's say Maractus Clinic. Oh. That's where the thief went. The thief. The one who snatched my panties. Oh my god. This is creepy. You already know, Gina. Man, went to the clinic. Somebody stealing panties. It had to have been that goofball that we saw earlier. Wait, maybe that police car is here to find my panties. I doubt it. Well, there's only one way to be sure. Let's investigate.
Ah, there you are, Sonny. Well, you find anything yet?
No, not yet.
The longer you loaf around, here the saltier your victory bowl gets. Just remember that.
This bowl of noodles is sounding less like a payment and more like punishment. So your stand, Eldoon's Noodles, was it?
Hey,
I wonder if it's I. It smells like I, like a pirate.
aye. Passed down from father to son. That stand's been seen its share of salt. Salt runs in the family, you might say.
I bet high blood pressure does too. So your stand, Eldoon's Noodles, was stolen.
Oh, it wasn't just the stand that was stolen, sonny boy. I lost those wobbly wheels, my salt-crusted stew pot, my stained sign. I didn't just lose a stand, I lost a legend.
No one steals a legend and gets away with it on my watch. Let's find that legend, Apollo. Isn't it about time he bought a new one anyway? Are there any more details you could give me about the stand?
You bet, sonny boy. It happened last night. I was blowing my whistle like always, crying the town I was. The smell of broth filled the streets, thick and salty. I got home, well, right before 10 p.m., I reckon.
Guess he's not aiming for that late night market.
I washed my bowls and gave the wheels a squirt of grease. Then I went inside.
When did you notice it had been stolen?
Early this morning, before the sun rose. Work starts early.
Do that many people eat noodles for breakfast?
I'm washed up on the salty shores of ruination. That stand had my whole life in it, nay, my whole being. They took everything. All my soup stock, my noodles, my bowls, and my dreams.
At least they left one bowl. Look, they're on the ground.
If you don't find that stand today, then I'll be forced to walk the streets peddling that bowl, my last bowl.
Please, I'm under enough pressure as it is. That's it. That's where the thief who snatched my panties ran to.
It's a crying shame, that is. If they have to steal, making my loincloth, not some pretty girl's panties.
The garage, right? You don't think the thief lives here, do you?
I wouldn't put it past that good-for-nothing doctor.
Do I detect a little animosity here? Let's make sure to check out that garage thoroughly. Save the light. There's a handwritten sign here. Save the light. Save the light, indeed. Mr. Eldon's house is practically in the dark here. I guess the hospital clinic next door blocks the sunlight.
Everything's gone wrong since they built this monstrosity. Broth needs sun or it rots. What's a man to do? They just want my customers to get food poisoning so they can turn a pretty profit.
That seems like a lot of trouble to go through for a few extra patients.
That's the place right there. That's where I kept my stand, covered all nice and pretty with that blue tarp there.
So you use this plastic sheet to cover your stand at night, I see. You see? What? Did you figure out why it was stolen? Well, no, but it does suggest that the thief knew what he or she was looking for. They clearly know what was under that sheet.
So it wasn't one of those casual drive-by stand snatchers, you mean? Not bad, sonny boy. Not bad at all.
Oh, look at the poochie. Look, a doggy. Good boy, Salty. I'm sure the dog has a real name, Trucy.
Yep, sure does. Name's Spoon, and it's a she, by the way.
Spoon doesn't seem so lively.
She didn't get a bowl of salted broth this morning, that's why. Poor little thing.
Apollo, let's find that stand for Spoon's sake. I'm pretty sure dogs aren't supposed to eat noodles. Who's this vote? This house is, well, it's old.
It's been well loved, that's for sure. I've lived here with my wife for many years now. It's got character, though. It's just like my soup.
I always thought character was a positive thing. That's quite a sign. I take it that's new as opposed to old.
You like it? Made it myself, I did. I meant to write noodles, but ran out of space.
Prior planning prevents poor performance.
Lucky for me, it spells a word all by itself and spruces up my image, it does.
It does have a certain power of willful denial thing going for it. Okay, what's this? It looks like the oil drum is connected to that sink over there. Collecting rainwater to do the dishes. How environmentally conscious. You don't think he uses rainwater to cook his noodles and make the broth, do you? Well, I'm sure he finds the best water money can buy. Taste is his business, you know. Look, that sign over there. Eldoon's only uses water from all natural sources. I think I'll take a rain check on eating here. I see what you did there. Alright. So, police car. 3 shots for the price of 1. Is that like a whoa? I don't know about that one. I understand if there was a ambulance outside, but a police car? Maybe they're tax evaders. Oh, sorry, miss. No going into the clinic today. Did something happen? Huh? Oh, no. Nothing to see here. Move along. You have to find someplace else to play doctor. Do we look like the right age to be playing doctor? We need a little more info on this. What did I say? Maractus Clinic? We could ask Mr. Eldoon. He is their neighbor after all. And we should check out that garage. What if the thief who stole my pennies is still in there? Hey, do you think something happened next door? There's a police car out front.
Probably gave someone food poisoning, I bet.
If anyone's at the risk of giving someone food poisoning.
That police car got here this morning, actually. I asked what they were up to, but they wouldn't even tell me, the neighbor. Not that I was surprised much. That doctor works for the wrong crowd. It was just a matter of time before he got what was coming to him.
The wrong crowd?
Never you mind about that.
Interesting. The wrong crowd? Was he with the Kitakis? Okay, we got a skeleton, we got a cat, we got a green car. Uh-oh, that car look like. Is this where Capcom got the Slime Rush for? Like drive gauge? So they was like, okay, we want to make Street Fighter 6, but how do we make Street Fighter 6? Let's go back to Ace Attorney. There was a green car in Ace Attorney all the way back then, like 2008, 2009. Maybe we can use that green car to as a vehicle for the next game. Well, what do you mean by that? Well, green, drive. Green means go. Slime rushing means go. You know. This is the place. This is where that penny snatcher ran. Are you sure? Maybe. Let's look for clues. Clues to a penny snatching. Clues. Like a pair of pennies. Trucy, could you try not saying penny so many times? Right. Alright, let's look at this mannequin. What's this? Oh, it's a cell phone or something. There's something about this car. Let's take a closer look. Oh wow, there's a couple of things here. Are those somebody's panties in the muffler? Look, a cell phone. Someone dropped it beneath this tire. If the car moved, it would be crushed for sure. I wonder if it belongs to the doctor there. We should bring it to him later. For the love of money. That reminds me. I once read a record of a case that Mr. Wright worked on many years ago. Apparently, there was this car with a piece of cloth shoved into the tailpipe. That piece of cloth turned out to be a vital clue to solving the case. Wow, I remember that case record whenever I'm checking out a car. And I always check the tailpipe. Everyone's got to have a hobby, I guess. Wouldn't it be funny if... Hey, there's something in there.
What?
Wait a second. Are these your...
Ah, my panties.
What? Already? Wow, thank you, Apollo. You're a genius. Amazing. No, really, don't mention it. No, I'm serious. I'm really impressed. Is this Tokan story mode? You know, let me see. Let me try to piece this together. So this is a marvelous story that we just took on, you know. What up, Roger? What are those? My little panties, of course. They come home to mama. Can't wait to use them. You're gonna put them on now? Is that Zatanna? You know what? Capcom's version of Zatanna. Close enough. Watch closely now. See? Nothing in the panties. Ta-da! Whoa. Where'd that come from? How did that bowl get in your panties? My panties are an extra dimensional space. Anything can fit in there. They're my magic panties. It's one of my best tricks. Magic panties. They love them over at the Wonder Bar. I do shows there nightly. You mean those panties are a prop? You could have told me a little sooner. Well, that's one case closed, at least. What are you saying? We still have to catch the sly devil that ran off with my tool of trade. All right. Okay. Something tells me we're not finished searching this garage anyway. All right, so let's go here for the streets. Well, it is a Capcom game. Eek! Someone's there. Oh, it's just a gold-painted human skeleton. Just a human skeleton and painted gold? There's a mannequin hand waving to us from the box behind the skeleton. This place just screams hospital storage, don't you think? It screams something, that's for sure. That's a creepy one. Anything can fit in these pants. I am a What up, Andy? Hey, a kitty cat. Here, kitty kitty. It's not coming down. We do look kind of suspicious, you have to admit. It's okay, kitty cat. His hair won't hurt you. It's okay, kitty cat. She won't make you disappear in her hat. Okay, so what are these pharmaceuticals and stuff? Look, it's a folding ladder. Polly, that's called a step ladder. Come on. A step ladder? How is that different from a regular ladder then? It's a much more complex piece of machinery. It's like two ladders stuck together. So you admit that basically it's a ladder, right? Wait, huh? You have to look past the form at the essence of the thing. Can we talk about something else? Alright, I think we got, I guess we could look at the oh, hold on, is it gonna take us there? Guess we could look at this part. Hey, look at that. The mirror's been broken off. Now this is a clue. What? You smile like you know something I don't. You aren't keeping a clue from me, are you, Polly? A clue? Let's see. Hold on. I gotta go get it now. Wait, let's go get the mirror. Achoo! Don't make faces that. Achoo! Are so misleading then. I know yawns are contagious, but sneezes? Well, I'm sure there's gotta be a clue somewhere. Let's keep checking things out. Alright, let's go get let's go get the mirror. There go Mr. Eldoon, Mr. Guy Eldoon. Okay, so let's examine. I like how the cop's right here and it says don't cross, but we can still look in the trash. Kind of crazy. Okay, let's get that side view mirror. Swap. Eldoon's noodle. Look at that hair. Ramen bowl in his head, ramen bowl in her panties, everywhere but a table, right? Hold on. Somebody knows what I'm about to say. If you know from Spilly. Box of ramen. Box of ramen. Oh my god. Box of ramen. Oh my goodness. Box of ramen. Box of ramen. I ain't played City of the Wolves in a minute because I'm supposed to be trying out Rick Stroud, but Avatar came out, Tokon came out. I was like, God, dog. Ain't got no time. We ain't got time. I draw my demons off. Where my mind? Hey, Ryan was bad at. Okay, let's go. Let's do this again. Excuse me. No time, so you decided to play Ace Attorney pretty much, because I know, you know. Well, first of all, I got a situation going on, bro. First of all, bro, why are fighting game releases such a blow up, bro? So like Avatar, The Chosen One. Oh, by the way, Paramount rushed us, so the game don't have a lot of features that's missing, but it's still a dope game. You feel me? Like, I'm glad the FGC is not like destroying that game. But you know, they're like, yeah, you know, animations are missing, no rank, no spectator mode, whatever. Then you got Tokon, beautiful game, dope gameplay, all this stuff, you know, unique characters. And then it don't work on PC. It don't work on PC. You know what I'm saying? So you know, and it's 2026. You know, I did say this though before. If a game has like a whack launch, just like what Rogers is you know, alluding to, I think that is a sign that that game is going to be a dope ass game. You feel me? Like, I'm cursed, unfortunately. Some of my favorite games have terrible launches. Samurai Showdown, that came out in 2019. Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter Cross Tekken. You know what I'm saying? Even City of the Wolves, even though I have a love and hate relationship with that game. But like some of my favorites, they just have terrible launches. So PC Tokon is unplayable. So many people have refunded their PC version of Tokon. I mean, there's still time to refund it, you know. Until they fix it, it's unplayable. The reason why it's unplayable is because Sony, at the end of the day. So since it's a Sony game, guess where they want you to play Tokon at? Not on Steam. You get me? So there's a lot of like DRM bullshit that's like it's people that got monster rigs, you know what I'm saying? Like crazy PC specs, right? And they still can't play it because Sony's whatever DRM, you know, anti-cheat, whatever other shit that they put on there, it's like, it's terrible. People can't even play online. They can't play crossplay. They can't do shit. And they were doing this during the beta. So like, this ain't Arc System Works' fault. This is definitely Sony's fault. So they're trying to fix it. But yeah, that's the reason why I bought Tokon on my PlayStation. But see, I'm in the catch-22 right now. We know Sony's doing some dirty shit. And yeah, I have a PlayStation 5 and I bought Tokon. But because of this, oh, we're trying to end physical disc, I low-key refuse to pay for PlayStation Plus. So like, y'all see me play Tokon, but for now, y'all just gonna really see me playing it on PlayStation. You know, probably doing some training mode, probably doing some offline stuff. Not really playing online because I just don't feel right about paying PlayStation Plus. Now I might buckle down and get like PlayStation Plus on a monthly basis, like get that little $10 plan just to play online. But I really don't want to give them that shit when they're doing what they're doing right now, you know. Sony said no physical games and sometimes no digital games, right? I'm bro, I ain't gonna lie though, I'm not gonna front. When I went and picked up my copy from Best Buy, I was like, man, this is what this shit is about. It made me feel like, it made me go back all the way to like 2010 when I was so hyped to go to like GameStop or Best Buy or whatever to get a game. And yeah, it just sucks that we're heading towards a future where you don't even own your own games because Sony and all these other companies can sell you the game, but then probably take it back type shit. You know what I mean? All right, let's do it. My clue is this. Whoa, it's the same color and size and everything. A perfect match. I guess we could check it out. Two pieces of garbage with paint on them. Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't this go in a car? Damn, this beat 5. Hold on. I don't remember this shit hitting like this, but I did play this on my DS and probably didn't have headphones in it. Cut out the middleman and put that plastic right in the ocean. Right. Looks like it was a torn off when it was smacked into something or someone. Well, looks like we just solved the case. So the car that hit Daddy last night is sitting right in front of us. Yep. Wow, you put the pro in professional, Apollo. Gee, thanks, Trucy. Apollo. Huh? What is it? Now that we solved this case, we should go report to Daddy. He'll mope if we leave him alone too long, knowing him. Okay. He doesn't seem the type to mope, though. And this is hardly a case worth reporting. Where all my scamming? I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, I guess we could check out the clinic. Oh, we can't take the clinic because the damn doctor said we can't. Looks more like a casino parlor than a hospital. They must be quite profitable. Funny, it looks closed. Maybe they're on vacation today. All right, let's go. Let's go see Papa. The Hickfield Clinic. June 15th, Hickfield Clinic. Huh? Mr. Rice going. Maybe he's going for an examination? We'll probably be back soon. Let's wait. I think it might take some time. Daddy always loves his examinations. Don't ask Justice. Just don't want to know. Why don't we come back later? Yeah, I guess you're right. So, Kentucky Mansion. Alright, so let me see. I think I might have to do something with these slippers too. So let me get the slippers back. Okay, so we don't need to check it out anymore. Okay, so with that being said, she do got bars. She got bars. Okay, let's see. And we can't go there. Okay, cool. So let's move. We already talked to him, right? For everything? Yeah, we already talked to him. Looks like they have a special offer going on. 3 shots for the price of 1. Ooh, now's our chance, Apollo. Chance for what? I don't need any shots, thank you. Whoever runs this clinic, they seem pretty business-minded. Sounds like I already went through the whatchamacallit too, right? Yeah, there's nothing else in here, I don't think. Let me just make sure ain't nothing else. We ain't got time. I draw my demons. Oh, hold on. This car belongs to someone at the Maractus Clinic, and it hit Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright sprained his ankle, and the car lost the side view mirror. This car versus Mr. Wright, not quite the match of the century. What about this? No, so okay, nothing on this garage thing. Yeah, there's nothing here. This man got a PNG tuber. I'm done, dude. Oh man, you're so late. Kenneth paywall. Let him know, Roger. All right, let's see. What's up here? Let's see here. Let's see. Where the hell do I need to go then? I already talked to, unless I need to present something to him. Let me see. Oh no, let's look at this. Let's look at this. Let's look at the phone. Look at this cute little watch strap. I want one. It's kind of odd though. What is? I mean, if you wanted to know the time, you could just look at the phone itself. Hey, you're right. Sharp, Apollo. Thanks. Finally some respect. So what does that tell you? Well, the owner of this phone doesn't think through the details for one. They did just drop their phone after all. Kind of figured they were a little spacey already. Oh, good point. All right, let's see what else. So nothing else on here? Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Okay. And then let's see here. He said choice paralysis from too many fighting games. That's crazy. Something the matter? I was just wondering if there was like a switch on these. Of course not. Huh? Mysterious. Oh, do you want to know the secret of my panties? No, no thanks. Who uses magic panties in a stage show anyway? What the buffet got solid is crazy. Oh man, I've been playing the games offline, so I was like, well, there ain't nothing for me to do online right now since I ain't playing Tokon. Online, I guess, unless I like just lagged it like crazy. Let's see. I don't need to present anything to him. Alright, let me see where I haven't been. I already talked to her. I don't need to present anything to her. Yeah, so hold on, bro. It must be at Eldunes then. Or right here, let's see. Nothing in Maractus. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Nothing here either. Oh, Panty Snatcher. What? You want to see them again? Well, if you must. No, I'm fine, really. Let's just put them away, shall we? Case closed. What are you talking about? The case isn't closed until we found our thief. Just find them on the side while you work on the other cases. And if it were that easy, we wouldn't need the police. If we don't need the police, then we don't need the defense attorney either, right? Fine. I'll look for your Panty Snatcher. Alright. I'm trying to think, is there anything here to look at? Oh, that's the Silver Samurai. A small children's piano. I guess this man likes pink. Yeah, no, there's nothing else in here, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in here. Unless there's a... Hold on, let me look in this bag just to see. No, you can't look in the bag either. Yeah, the other say. Okay. What am I missing? I feel like I already talked to her about everything. Let me see if I need to present this. Oh, nope, she don't care. Oh, hold on. Let's talk to Eldon. Maybe Eldon knows the keys or the cell phone.
Sorry, sonny boy. My interest is for my stand and precious little else. Get cracking on that case. Find my stand, I'm begging you.
Alright, that ain't nothing then. So then I'm trying to think of... He's a stand user. That's actually clever. Roger never changed, bro. What a goofball. Man said a stand user. Oh my god. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I think we looked in everything here. There's nothing else to look for in here. There's nothing in here. Okay, so let's see. Where else? We can't go in here, right? Yeah, no, they don't want us in here. Unless we can go into the park. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, said no one goes in unless you want a face full of hydroxy. What is it? No dice. Okay, hold on. Let me see if she cares about the phone. I think, didn't I already try to show that to her? I think I did already, right? Yeah, I already did. Okay. Nope, she don't care about that. We already showed her that. People part. Yeah, we've been all these. So nothing to talk about.
He ain't in here. Yeah, so alright, let's see. How come we can't go into the Kitaki mansion yet? Unless Eldun. Hold on. Let's see if Eldun has anything going on in this house. I think I already looked over here though. Okay, we looked there, we looked there, we looked there, we looked there, we looked here. Yeah, looked here. Yeah, nothing here. I already talked to him. Okay. So let's see if I can go into the Kitaki mansion then. No, we already clicked there. Where I looked at the okay. We already looked there. Yeah, I looked here. Where I looked here. Where I looked here. Let's look at People Park. People Park, huh? Kind of an odd name for such an empty place. I wonder why it's named that. Hey, there's something written on the gate post, huh? Oh yeah, it says donated by Big Winds Kitaki. Oh, that's the boss, isn't it? You mean the Kitaki family built this park? It's so nice for them to give to community like that. Let's not get too friendly with them, shall we? A gangster building a park. Odd move for a crime boss. Okay, so Big Win. Not gonna lie, it'd get pretty violent too if I knew someone just was painting the house, right? Okay, so nothing here. Nothing to present. Yeah, I got everything. Oh, let me look at my stuff one more time. I'm just trying to see if I'm not missing anything. Nothing on that. Nothing on there. Okay. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Okay. Where I looked at the wire. Nothing in there. Well, fortunately, we're looking at the panties. Nothing on here. Okay. Nothing there. Okay, so now I just need to look somewhere else then. I feel like it's Hickville Clinic. A swinging spiral and stack of DVD cases. Looks ready to collapse. Better keep my distance. What's the Silver Samurai? Television's been on. Episode still on. Looks like the same episodes before. It must be his favorite. Okay. A glass bottle, a bottle of Mr. Wright's favorite branded grape juice. After that trial, never drink grape juice again. Clearly not a problem for Mr. Wright, however. Mr. Wright's bed. Wow, what a mess. Trucy must be in charge of cleaning at home. Okay. Nothing here. Nothing but CDs. Just make sure I ain't miss anything up in here. That's one of the hula hoop. Everything was crazy. Really? I had no idea these were that popular. It's not so bad with one myself. Still learning, so you can really make something levitate with it. Tell me. Whoa, I have no idea what you're talking about. Or how. It's just a normal hula hoop, okay? I don't think anything is in here, but I'm trying to understand what the hell am I missing. And I feel like I talked to everybody. Unless I'm supposed to present something to them, but I already presented. Yeah. Or maybe this. Nope. Sorry, presented this there. Okay. We can't go in his house. And we can't go in a clinic. We are, there's a little spoon. And we can't go in the clinic. Trying to think if there's any way to get into the clinic through this garage. Like, can we go through this vent? Nope, the vent doesn't show anything. Fragile. And we already looked at the car. Unless there's something else somewhere. Fragile. There's nothing else with the car either, right? Yeah, we already looked. I already talked to him about that. Kentucky. It's gotta be here then. I already talked about everything though. So let me see if I can go in here some kind of way. Where am I scamming it? Cause it spend that money on it is where y'all at. Boosting just where y'all at. Spin that. Spin that. Spin that. Bro, I feel like I've looked everywhere, but there's somewhere I'm missing. I'm missing something very important. Can't go into his house. There's gotta be the damn hick. Oh, let me just look in here, bro. Blue silk out, just like the one Trucy's wearing. Oh, that's for show. Don't wear it, please. Last thought, 511. Okay, I put it there so clients can see it. See who I am. That says magician like a silk top hat. Boosting. A strange split box. Ears in the wall. This is one of those boxes. Okay, that's right. This cabinet is used for an illusion called the zigzag. Seen one on TV, but why is one just sitting here in my office? Oh, it's a little big for me, you see. I'm just using it as some furniture. Hats in the top, shirts in the middle, and pants down below. I think it's a nice touch though, don't you? It's not exactly what I would call welcoming to you to, okay? This plant. Alright, don't touch Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie? He's been in this office much longer than I have. Daddy's mentor had a great fondness of Mr. Charlie. Stood here since Daddy was a rookie attorney. Huh, Mr. Charlie, right. I'll take good care of them. Okay. There are a lot of sorts of paraphernalia sitting on the top of the piano. Those are my magic props. Practice, practice, practice. Professional never leaves their weapons far from reach. But you can't play the piano with all this junk on it. Oh, no one plays here anyway, and the neighbors complain. I guess Mr. Wright really can't play. Okay. I feel like I looked at everything in here. All these legal books must be Mr. Wright's leftovers. There's a lot of unrelated books in here too. One trick a day, magic for idiots. You'd think a pro magician would aim a bit higher. Okay. That table doesn't look very sturdy. You never seen one of these? It's a magic table. So like, you make this teapot disappear? So you might think, but that's not it. Before your very eyes, the contents of the pot changes. From Earl Grey to Darjeeling? Kind of hard to see the difference, I think. Alright, so where in the hell? There's something easy I'm missing too, bro. Unless I'm supposed to be presenting a map. We've been to all these places. Except for Maractus Clinic, but we can't get in there for some reason. I feel like I talked to her then. But what do y'all talk about? I talked to her about everything. Present. I already showed her the panties, the map. Can we show the map? Nope. Oh, that's the other her again. Okay. There's nothing else here, right? Let me make sure I'm not missing something. I'm looking at all the paint's there. We try to go into the house. No ticky-tacky. This right here. Yep. Nothing here. Everything's cool here. Okay. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. I feel like it has something to do with the slippers, but maybe not. Yeah, nothing with that. Okay. Nope. Okay. Alright, it's not her. And there's nothing to show Eldoon, right? Nope, you don't care about that. You don't care about that either. You don't care about that. Not this either. Yep. Nothing about who y'all want to vote for. And I've already been to the garage, so there's nothing in the garage, right? I looked all through this garage. Yeah, looked at everything. We're almost scamming. Can't go through the vent. Can't mess with this ladder. Can't look over here. Nope. So the only place I can think of is literally at the clinic then. But there's nothing else to look here at the clinic, right? We're almost in. Yo, game time with the raid. Appreciate the raid, Joe. What's going on? Game time. What you was on that Tokon? You was playing something else? Bruh. Let me talk. Let me see if we say any leads. One moment. Alakazam. Alakazam. So what happens next? That's it. Pretty neat, huh? Yeah, neat. Was that like a clue? There's nothing to click on this phone. Spinach. 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 Nigga, spinach. I didn't talk to them about everything. Hold on. Bruh. I'm trying to remember what 17 or 18-year-old me did in this situation. I feel like I should be able to go in there, bro. Yo, he don't care. Unless I'm supposed to talk to her about this damn, whatchamacallit. Yeah. Oh, here we go. This is who I'm supposed to talk to. I remember Apollo. It was the Maractus clinic. Shh. Why? Right? Aren't there? Maractus, eh? Yeah, this is it. Why is she so quiet all of a sudden? Is something wrong? No. Pay me no mind. Thanks for the info. Nah, something's up with this. So she didn't care about the mirror all of a sudden. So now I think I can go to where I need to go. Because now she knows. Is this it now? No. That's weird. But she acted weird about the clinic just now. Bro, I'm really lost now. Hold on. Houston, just where y'all at? So something's going on with this clinic. It's got to be something to do with the Kitaki family. I'm gonna press it again. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Why she want to talk about Maractus though? I feel like it's something to do with this paint too, but excuse me. Oh, they hit the damn door too. I feel like I need the slippers too, but the slippers ain't doing nothing. Let me talk about that clinic again. There's something I'm missing, yo. And it's staring at my face. I just don't know what it is. I don't see nothing else in here. Oh, the bowl. God damn it. Is this yours, Mr. Eldoon?
Hey, that's there the heart and soul of Eldoon's noodles. The bowl absorbs my salty soup. Pretty soon it's gonna taste just like noodles.
Wow, it does smell like noodles.
All my other bowls got taken away with my stand. Get him back for me, sonny boy. I'm begging you.
Bitch, I could have sworn I clicked this before, but whatever. Alright. So let's look at the damn bowl now. Fuck. He needs the foghorn leghorn, boy.
Listen here, boy. Listen here.
Boy, oh, look. I love these little personal touches. Seems a shame to hide it on the bottom of the bowl. Huh? When I touched it, the paint flaked off. He must have painted on by hand with warm professional care. After buying the cheapest paint he could find with cold professional drift. It's the Eldoon's Noodles mascot. Use a chicken hawk. I'm a rooster. Mr. Salty, he's so cute. It's not a very endearing mascot, is it? You know, come to think of it, it looks like a lot like you, Apollo, especially the red parts. Can I help it? If I like red, shout out to Apollo. I like red too. Red's my favorite color. Connor up in this thing. What up with you?
All right, so we got. I think we got everything. Now we just gotta go to the clinic. I mean, to the whatchamacallit. We'll be straight. Well, listen here, boy. Just got off work, chilling. I feel you. All right, finally. Yo, how goes it? Daddy, how do you feel? Not bad, Trucy. Not bad. It's good to have you youngins on the case. Let's old Daddy-O get some well-deserved R&R. The elderly need their rest. Isn't he only 33? Right. We cleared up most of the cases. I was right about you. Competent. Capable. Tell me what you found out, if you want to. Your enthusiasm is overwhelming. Well, certainly I didn't expect you back this early. Polly's amazing. He found my panties so quick. Almost like he was the one who stole them. You have an interesting concept of praise. And did you find the mad driver who gave me that 30-foot toss? Apparently it was a doctor from the Maractus Clinic. Maractus. Eh? I've heard of him. Nothing good, mind you. That reminds me, a police car was parked outside the clinic. Maybe something's happened. What is this Maractus Clinic anyway? All I've heard are the rumors. The clinic's been making good money in a bad way. Bad? Ties to the organized crime, the Kentucky family. You mean the Kentucky? Yeah, the Kentucky family? He did that on purpose. Some injuries you just can't take to a public hospital, see? They use the Maractus Clinic for their patch-up jobs. Interesting. So they in there with the family. It looked like something happened in that park. A body was found there in unusual circumstances. Something more unusual than being dead? It's not our concern in any case. Right, let's ignore that and find that noodle stand. Whatever happened to professional curiosity? Thanks, really. If I get tired of sleeping, maybe I'll head down to this Maractus place. Maybe hit him up for some reparations. A little legal action would do me some good. I was wondering when I get paid. We solved the case of your accident and found a missing article of clothing. My panties. That leaves the noodle stand. Eh? Feel free to drop in if you get stuck. I'd be happy to help with anything not involving money. Goodbye, quid pro quo. Hello, prono bono. Right, back to the office to plan our next move. There she is. You're the woman from the Kentucky place. Yes? I knew it. Something's the matter, and you want our help, right? Well, if you come to the right place, this way, please. Thank you. My name is Alida Tiala. Oh, she has, so it's also Alida in different ways. Alida? I have a request. Your request? Let me guess. Something's been stolen? Your flyer. It says now defending, so I thought. What? You mean you want me to defend you? Me? Maybe you can tell us what happened. Were you hit by a car? Did someone steal your stand? Or your panties? No. I'm not the client, actually. The client would be my fiance. I suppose you'd call him. Fiance? What happened to him then? He was arrested this morning. The charge was murder. Murder? Have you heard about what happened at the park? So, what's your story? You frequent the Kitaki Mansion, yes? Are you a member of their organization?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
You see, I'm to be married next month to the boss's son.
The boss's son? So he's a gangster?
Yes, but the Kitakis are locally responsible gangsters.
I thought it'd be nice for a change.
Quit my boring job, live the good life, gangster life.
I think you're onto something. Miss Kitaki, I like the sound of that. I'm not sure your daddy would care much for that. Murder in the park. What happened?
I haven't been told all the details, but I do know a body was found in the park
Near the Kitaki Mansion.
Gangster Grizzle.
There were a lot of police cars there.
Apparently, the victim was shot with a pistol, but I heard the circumstances of the shooting were rather unusual.
And your fiance was arrested for this? What sort of person is your fiance? Your fiance. Your fiance is the Kitaki family's only son, correct?
His name's Waki Kitaki. I brought a photo.
There's Waki. Well, that's quite the photo.
I know.
Oh, he can be a powerful and menacing, but so cute. Yeah, that looks like a Waki, right? Looks pretty Waki. But if he's the boss's only son,
Yes, I'm sure he'll take his father's place someday.
say,
I'm a boss already of this agency. Please help my Waki, please.
right, my first solo defense case. Crime boss's son or not, I'll prove he's innocent.
I prepared a letter of request. I know you need those.
Letter request from Alita Tiala for the legal defense of her fiance, Waki Kitaki.
Right, let's go check out the scene of the crime.
So Waki, the detention center. Yo, let's talk to him first. Polly, you look as happy as a clam in the show. For your lawyer, this is it. The place where the battle begins. You need something? Yes, we're attorneys. I was hoping we could see Mr. Waki Kitaki. I'm sorry, he's in questioning right now. Could take a while. Track. Oh well, guess we'll have to come back later. So much for that battle. Alright, so we just really gotta go to the crime scene then. Waki, huh? She's still trying to get over that fence. Oh, look at that motorcycle. That wasn't there before. So this is it. Oh, this is Gavin, isn't it? This has to be Gavin. So this is it. My first murder crime scene. Ah, it's you kids again. Look, can't you find some other place to play?
We're not playing. We're investigating. Aren't we, Apollo?
Sir, I have a letter of request here.
Letter of, huh?
Why does it say hit request on it? What? Miss Tiala must have used the Kitaki stationery. Oh, because she must have got the paper from the gangsters, and the gangsters are known for writing hits. So she put the letter request on the assassination paper. That's crazy. Excuse me, coming through. It's Gavin. Ah, it's you, Mr. Gavin. Is he gonna play his theme music? I loved his theme song. I used to have it as like a ringtone or just a downloaded song to play on. No, I used to have it playing on my damn PlayStation 3 as a theme. Who's this guy? I guess we should give him a dude type, because he's a rock star, and he's like totally. So I must say, I'm used to being inspected by the ladies.
but this is the first time I felt this with a man. Mr. Gavin? Ah, Fraulein. What is a sweet morsel like you doing in such a dismal place? Can I help? Yes. The policeman officer fellow here won't let us in. We even have a letter of request. You must be exhausted, standing out here. I will take you to the scene of the crime. Really? By your leave, officer. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Aha. Very well. This way, Fraulein. We. Obviously, he's German or something, European, right? Hey, what about me? Oh, there's Eldoon's noodle stand. On that note, enjoy your investigation. Thank you. We'll see you again. Will we see you again? Ask to win, Fraulein. I'll be riding on it. Such a damn Chad. Who was that? Eek! Apollo, look! A corpse! What? Hey, it's just a mannequin. Wow, it sure got me. Might I ask exactly what it is you're doing here? Is that Emma? Yes, Emma. Oh, it's you. How did you kids get in here? Oh, this guy, well, was more like a prince, really. He let us in. Him again. That glimmerous fop. Always getting in my way. Anyway, this scene is off limits. Excuse me? We have a letter of request. One moment. Why is she holding that big magnifying glass? I'd recognize that handwriting anywhere. Scientific analysis says this was written by Alita Tiala. Thanks. It took you 30 minutes to figure that out? So, what's up with the mannequin here? It's taking place at the body preserving the scene of the crime as it was found. The body was pulling the stand? Oh shit, that's kind of gruesome. So, you're a defense attorney, are you? Detective Emma Sky. I'm in charge of this crime scene. She doesn't seem that happy about it. She doesn't seem that happy about many things. I trust you know how to stay out of the way. I always carry 2 pairs of handcuffs just in case. Detective Sky? Quiet, please. It's snack time. She eating them thing too, boy. What's she eating? Peanuts? Cashews? Almonds? We're not making much progress here. She must not be very busy. I've never seen her get a lucky break. Back after 9 years, and they won't give me the position I requested. And then I hear he gave up the defense attorney life. He? Who's he? An ex-defense attorney. Detective Scott, quiet please. It's not. Oh, she don't want to hear it. She don't want to hear it. So we probably got to present the attorney badge or something. We probably got to show that she's. We're gonna go through all of them just in case she just does like unless we have to. Let's see. Okay, so let's see if we can present something to her. Nope, she don't want to hear that either. You see I'm extremely busy eating snacks, yes. Busy eating snacks, I say. This is going nowhere fast. Okay, what about the attorney badge? Nope, she don't want to look at that either. Oh, we gotta talk to Phoenix. Phoenix is gonna get her to whatchamacallit. Can I look at stuff while she's here? Hey there, no mess with the crime scene. But we need to investigate. Investigations are to be carried out by professionals, scientifically. She's not going to let us check out the crime scene, is she? Hey, Apollo. My very unscientific analysis tells me something here is very suspicious. I think I know what you mean. It's kind of hard not to notice. Better check out
what we came here to find at least. Oh, she still won't let me look at that either? Apollo, look, that's Dan. It says Eldoon. I've noticed. Well, we solved the case of the missing stand at least, though the circumstances couldn't stand to be better. So we just need to go to Eldoon at this point. Since she want to cock block on this crime scene real quick. Eldoon, we found you. We found your stand, Eldoon. Oh, Mr. Eldoon. Hello? Looks like he left. And we found a stand and everything. What about our free bowl? Oh, too bad. Looks like we'll have to wait a little longer for that bowl. So sorry. What a bummer. Okay. So we need to probably go to let me go in this garage one more time just in case. Okay, no, okay. So we're gonna go to Phoenix. Or the detention center. Let's see. We'll go to Hickfield though real quick. Ah, you're back. Run into some problems? Oh, Polly, didn't you want to tell Daddy something? Who, me? No, I'm fine, really. What's this? So there's a problem? No problem, actually. I got a defense request. A defense request? That is a problem. Huh? I've given up the court. I'm not a lawyer anymore. The request is for me. Oh, right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's doing that on purpose. I know it. So what about this defense request? It's related to the murder in People Park, actually. Guess what? We found Mr. Eldoon's noodle stand at the scene of the crime. Did you now? That's unusual indeed. Never heard of a noodle stand being used as a murder weapon. I think the murder weapon was something else. You mean you don't know what the murder weapon was? That funny detective lady won't let us on the scene. What kind of detective wears a lab coat anyway? A lab coat? Didn't think she'd be involved with this. You know her? You could say that. So, you know her, don't you? I met her on a case. This was about 10 years ago. She was still a high school student at the time. That would make her about the same age as me. That's my daddy. He knows all the police types. Oh wait, maybe you know the other guy too. That other guy. That shining prince on the motorcycle. Prince? Apollo, tell me about this Prince of Trucy's. Indulge a concerned father. He was at the scene of the crime. He looked just like Mr. Gavin. Did he now? You know him? My guess is he's Christoph's Gavin's younger brother. His brother? We're acquaintances after a fashion. Clavier Gavin. Is it Clavier or Clavier? I wonder if it's Clavier. I'm gonna look that up actually. Gangsta Grizzly. Oh my god, my phone's dead. Of course it is. Dang, how will the fair maidens reach me now? Gotta love portable chargers. I didn't know Mr. Gavin had a brother. And what was he doing out there? I have a feeling you're going to be crossing paths soon enough. Or again soon. Now, what was the problem again? Having trouble investigating the scene of the crime in the park? Yeah, that detective won't let us. Go to the office. Under the silk top hat, you'll find a bottle of white powder. Try taking that to this detective. White powder? I hope it's not what I think it is. Coca-Cola. Just take it to her. It'll be fine. You'll see.
I think that powder is what we used in the first game to for fingerprints when you're trying to like dust for fingerprints. I think that's what that is. The fingerprint powder.
Oh, and tell her I said hi. Made me some breakfast. Toast. 2 scrambled. So this must be the silk top hat Mr. Wright mentioned. Let's take a closer look. Huh? Whoa. You know what this is, Drucy? I remember finding some in Daddy's dresser when I was little. I thought it was sugar, so I licked it. He got mad at me.
This is getting more and more suspicious.
Let's go to talk to that detective. Sure to know what that white powder is.
Coca-Cola.
Take that. Does this ring any bells? Is that? It couldn't be. Where'd you get that? I brought it from the office. You work at the Wright & Co. law offices? Yes. Yeah, sort of. Detective Scott, how do you know my daddy? Daddy? I'm sorry, who did you say you were? Trucy Wright, Phoenix Wright's daughter. What? Mr. Wright has a daughter? You seem shocked. Well, if you're Mr. Wright's daughter and you're his apprentice, then I'm available to help you any way I can. Oh, thanks. You can start by not calling me Mr. Wright's apprentice. This powder is used for detecting fingerprints. Damn, my memory's pretty amazing. I'm not gonna front. Fingerprints? I guess you might call it a memento from the time I spent with Mr. Wright. White powder memories? If you find any evidence with fingerprints on it, please let me know. We'll dust for prints. Well, she's quite the eager beaver all of a sudden. No, let's check it out. Well, I guess we could talk to her now. The report came in last night. The body was found as much as you see it now. Hold on, why my damn portable charger not? That's weird. Okay. That should work now. Is it gonna stay on? Report came in last night. The body was found as much as you see it now. Except it was a real body. But why? Why was a body pulling a noodle stand? If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't still be here. Well, what was the cause of death? A bullet wound to the temple. He was shot by a pistol. A pistol? Not the easiest thing to come by in this day and age, unless you're a cop or a gangster. Incidentally, the victim's name was Pau Maractus. Pau Maractus. Maractus Pau. What does this mean? Pau Maractus. I just received the autopsy report, in fact. I mean, really, what's up with this case? It's enough to make me want to run off and pull in the mysterious noodle stand behind me. Not so mysterious, actually. We should tell her, Apollo. After all, we know where the stand came from. A likely story. I didn't come here to play games, you know. Actually, we do know where the noodle stand came from. The noodle stand's owner is Guy Eldoon. He's 46. How old is Phoenix? Is 33. She's 15. Nobody knows Hickfield's age. She's 42. She's 21. Emma's 25. Waukie's 19. Oh wow, you got you a young one, huh, girl? Only 2 year difference. Clavier's 24. Oh, okay. Who's the old guy? This is the proprietor of Eldoon Noodles, Mr. Eldoon himself. He's famous in this part of town. Not bad, I guess Mr. Wright picked the right kids for the job. That saved me a lot of work, thanks. noodle stand added to the court record. What sort of person was the victim? Anyway. You mean, what did he do? He was a doctor. A doctor? I'm starting to see a connection here. Let me look at this noodle stand real quick. See if we see anything crazy. Huh? Look at this, Apollo. Mr. Eldon's spelled his name backwards on the side. I think that says noodle. As in Eldon's noodle? I get it. So the name of his store is the same whether you read it forwards or backwards. Yeah, I guess it would be. Well, except for the last S. Then how about a store called Team Meat? Wow, because of meat team. I didn't know meat and team. I didn't even know that. That was funny. Close, but that would be Tame Mayat backwards. And what kind of store is that? Why, a store that sells meat. It's not meat unless it's Team Meat. Salts. They do look at the menu. Ramen, and rice ball. That's all they got. I'm like, darling. Okay, I think that's it there. Oh, let's look at the autopsy report. Pal Maractus, age 46. Damn, he could have been 47. Goddamn, 47. He missed 47. Damn. Rest in peace. Okay, cause of death, damage to brain resulting from a bullet wound. Points of interest. Entry, right temple. Damn. Who? Me? I'm just a supervisor for this crime scene. Detective Sky. I was just out of the country for a while. I came back to be a forensic scientist. Ooh, were you studying abroad? Something like that. I was studying in Europe. Forensic sciences, mind you. But when I got back here, they threw me into criminal affairs, just like that. Why didn't you just become a forensic expert in Europe? Well, I suppose that was an option, but I had a lot of favors to repay to people back there. Or back here. Favors? Wasn't she in high school when she left? What's that look for? I was involved in an accident before I left. But Mr. Wright and his people helped me out. I owed them. Really? I had no idea. If she's been out of the country for a while, she probably doesn't know about Mr. Wright's current state affairs. Could you studying abroad? They don't like to be called. Can you go away? Oh my God! Can y'all get Roger? Could you tell us a bit about the defendant? He's the only son of the Kitaki family. Yes, Waki Kitaki. I don't know if he's a boss's son, but he's certainly throwing his weight around violently in a detention center. I see. Why was he arrested in the first place? You are a defense attorney, aren't you? You're not his by any chance. Actually, yes, I am. Well, we have a witness to the moment of the crime. The witness called the police, and they'll be testifying during the trial tomorrow.
What?
Could you tell us a bit more about the victim? Well, let's see. Apparently, he's the physician at a clinic in the area. Quite well off, too, from the sound of it. The clinic's name is the Maractus Clinic. Maybe that's why the cop car was parked there. What? You've been to the clinic? Yeah, though on a related issue. I told the detective about the case of the stolen noodle stand. I see. So that means smart ass is what they call me. Definitely that. Oh man, hold on, let me see. Yeah, the Z. Check it out. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, that's Roger for you. Let's see. So that means Mr. Maractus stole the stand and pulled it all the way here? That would seem to be the case. But why? Don't ask me. Alright, let's look examine stuff. Blue tarps have been placed on the ground around the stand. Apollo, I bet the victim was going to have a picnic here. I guess he could have eaten all the noodles he wanted. Don't touch those. Those are preserving the crime scene. Oh, I guess the police put these tarps here after all. And this is Mr. Eldoon's stand, noodle stand, obviously. It does say Eldoon in big letters, doesn't it? And that mark on his paper lantern there looks familiar. It's going to be a little weird telling them what with the corpse and all. Anyway, that wraps up 3 of our cases. That's right. Congratulations, Apollo. And leaves us with 1 case that's worse than all 3 put together. Murder. Okay, so we got this. Let's see what's in here. There's got to be a good clue or 2 around here. You and your little trash cans. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Please, can't you see I'm doing my... Huh? Look! Another pair of underwear. Oh God, this is Miss Plum's underwear in it. Look at them; those are definitely some granny panties. Wow, Apollo, you're a genius at finding panties. Stop saying that. Wait, these aren't. They're not mine. Could these have been stolen too? Okay, so we got the bloomers. Oh, that's a knife, huh? It's a knife. Shout out to 21 Savage. A shiv, to be precise. Ooh, lingo. The defendant, Waki Kitaki, is the son of known gangsters. Police are assuming this belongs to him. Wait, but wasn't the murder weapon a pistol? Huh? Look at this. There's handprints on the shiv. A handprint? Then there might be a fingerprint. Let's investigate. Apollo got a nose for panties. Right. First, choose the fingerprints you want to examine. Choose a fingerprint. Look closely at the handle. See, there's more than 1 fingerprint. Those black spots. That's right. Pick the one you want to analyze. Let's do this one. Right. Let's get detecting. Wow, she's practically glowing with excitement. First, sprinkle some aluminum powder over the print. With the press of A, like this, see? The little oil left by the print.
You got some folk that ain't got no.
Absorbs the aluminum powder, so you just dust it on and blow it off. Oh, I remember this. If you had a DS, you could blow on the DS because it would detect, you know, the wind or whatever, and you could literally blow the prints off on your DS. Blow. It's like whistling, you know. You know how to whistle, don't you? Just use Y and. Wow, amazing! It's like magic. I was actually playing on 3DS today. Where were you playing on your 3DS? Yeah, that's a flex. Yo, hey man, say some, you know, some what's that word? That magical word? Save some something for the rest of us, bro. You know. Man said I pulled out my 3DS today. Yeah, fancy and shit. Physical media is a flex these days. You got a physical console, cuz? Shit. They gonna be you gonna be drowning in it over there. Kirby Planet, Robobot. Damn, I never heard of that actually.
Damn, right. Zam, Zaddy. Nintendo gonna hunt you down. Black suits at the house. Okay, everybody get on the ground now. Put the 3DS down.
For buying their shit. Yeah, because they don't want you having physical media now. If Sony's on that shit, Nintendo's going to be on it too. Eventually. Like, we know Nintendo or they'll confiscate that relic. Brother, what up with you? Run on the ground now. Put the 3DS down now. Isn't it though? Right. Let's give it a shot. Incidentally, it's important that you cover the entire fingerprint with the powder. All right, so let's dust for prints. Dust this thing up. Oh damn, we look like we about to do a line real quick. You've been here the whole time while I do some book content edits. Oh nice. Well, hey, I hope you're enjoying the little, little slight voice acting. Type shit. All right, let's blow on it. Dang, hold on, those look like my prints. All right, so now what? Funny as hell, tight shit. I gotta have something going for me, you know what I'm saying? If I ain't had this funny, then I probably wouldn't have this money. You get me? Or this honey. But the honey done dried out though. We gotta refill that honey pot up, and it's been a drought out here. Can't have you owning stuff out here. Exactly. God forbid we try to own something. Good, clear. Quite impressive. Next, to match the print, the police office has samples so you can tell whose fingerprint those belong to. That doesn't sound like as much fun as actually finding the print. Okay, pick the person whose print you think this is. You probably have a good idea whose knife it is already. Right. Waki, I would assume. Yeah, that's Waki's fingerprint. Damn, Stevie Wonder could have told you that. So, the fingerprints do belong to the defendant. Yes. Isn't it amazing? All the power of science. It's my life. Apollo, she's sparkling. And I'm dimming. Look sharp. Spirits up. The real fight is yet to come. Chin up, Polly. The trial hasn't even started and I'm already losing. So, have you met the defendant? No. Visiting hours are almost over at the detention center. You might think about wrapping up here and heading over. Good idea. I don't know what good it will do. We have a witness and a knife with prints. Have I mentioned I got a bad feeling about this? Just withhold the evidence. The state does it all the time, right? Don't worry, it's like a right tradition. Some traditions I can live without. Okay. Where's Miss Plum at? So I can show. Oh, she ain't here because I was gonna show her panties. But it's okay. Some of you niggas ain't real. All right, what kind of voice are we gonna give Waki? He's 19-year-old, so we can give him like a snot-nosed brat kind of like voice. I'm sorry, meeting hours for today are all done, but we still have 3 minutes. I'll put in your request, but don't expect anything. The father's talking in the private room with him. The father? You mean like a priest? I mean the suspect's father, Mr. Winfred Big Wins Kitaki himself. Not someone I care to meet.
Die, you. You're the one on your way out, old.
They're here. Oh, damn. Look at Big Win. Yo, he look like a mob boss, too. Whoa. This guy radiates power. Power with a cute apron? You Waki's lawyer? Yes, sir. Well, I'm Mr. Big Wins Kitaki, 4th head of the Kitaki family. Capiche? Actually, I came to speak to your son. Mr. Justice. Yes? My son's innocent. He killed no one. If he were found guilty, it wouldn't be good. Capiche? Yes, I'm all about capiching. Capished loud and clear. You gotta do more than just understand to make it. You'll learn though, even if the lesson comes at the end of your short life. I don't feel so good.
What's the big idea, old man? You can't treat me like a kid no more. Not now. You know, I I wanted to go to the clink. I like it here. You
must be walking.
A G's not a G till he does hard time, bizoy. You'll see when I get out of here, things will change.
Silence. My apologies, Mr. Justice. He's usually such a nice boy. A Japanese Italian. The idea of a Japanese gangster saying capiche is great. Yeah, that's just killing me, right? Forgive me if I have a hard time believing that.
Ha! You can't take me under your wing this time, old man. You heard me? I don't need no trial. I did it.
Dang, he want to be gang. This is like some Malibu was Most Wanted type shit. I think that's enough for today, Mr. Justice. Don't let me down tomorrow. Damn. I would not want to be Apollo right now. So much for talking to our client. But we made so much progress today. We even found my panties. I had fun at least. Of course, the biggest mystery of all remains. How am I supposed to build a case for the trial? Oh, almost forgot. It's time for my show. Tonight I'm performing at the Wonder Bar. You should come check it out. To be continued. Y'all ready for this trial? Y'all excited? Say that progress real quick. I need to give me some apple juice real quick. It's in the kitchen. Let me go get that real quick. I'll be right back. Then the last time I played this game was September 22nd, 2025. That was when me and Cal was doing it, but he's too busy. He's got other shit going on, so we're doing it solo. But you know, we used to that. I'm silent. I'm not silent. Alright, give me a sec. Say that shit. Say that shit. Okay. That boy knows something. Where are all my gaming ass niggas at? Say that memory fast. Say that shit. Alright, be right back. Dun, dun, dun. Man, speaking of scamming, where are my scamming at, bro? How about I yesterday I was like low key embarrassed, but I'm glad I had multiple cards on me because you got to have at least 1 or 2 credit cards on you because you know what I'm saying, anything can happen. But how about I tried to order some Chinese food yesterday and it said card decline. I'm like, what? I'm like, maybe that's just like I go to inside Chipotle, get my little burritos, you know what I'm saying, chips and queso and a drink. That shit said do not honor this card. I'm like, God damn. And it said it right there on the screen. So I'm like, what the hell going on? So luckily I had my credit cards on me. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, what the hell going on? I'm like, maybe it's just something wrong with my damn bank or something. So then today, I ain't even thinking nothing. No, I was gonna go to get a replacement card. I'm thinking like, okay, maybe I just need to get a new card. And then I was like, oh shit, I went to the bank too late because it was closed. Then I get a call, says, hey sir, we see some fraudulent activity on your damn card. And I was like, what? And I didn't even pay attention because like it was just like little. it was just like little like charges, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I wasn't even paying no attention. You know, I would obviously like, damn, if somebody charged like $100, $200, whatever. But sure enough, you know what Rick Ross said? We ain't counting the money, nigga. But anyway, the card folks says, hey, did you go to this place called something Wing Spot? I'm like, Wing Spot? I'm like, what is she talking about? I was like, maybe like that was the name of the big business that the Chinese place is under. And I was like, nah. But then she said Vallejo, California. I was like, what the hell? I was like, maybe that's where the business is based out of. Then she's like, did you go to Chick-fil-A? Like, hell no, I ain't been to Chick-fil-A in years. Last time I've been to Chick-fil-A is probably like, goddamn, like 2023 something. And then she said, did you also go to Red Lobster? Like, Red Lobster? I ain't been to Red Lobster in years. So I'm looking at these folks then went to Red Lobster, some wing spot on my shit. Now, this is the funny thing about Red Lobster. I can look this up right here. They didn't eat that much of Red Lobster. Like, I'm like, because I got my physical card on me, but somehow somebody got my damn card information, because you just never know. Like, people damn can steal your identity. They can damn clone your card. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's like when you be paying stuff on certain sites and they encryption don't be good, that just makes it easy for people to steal. And I did just buy some clothes from this damn kind of like, you know, like one of them like sites you see on Facebook or whatever, because they had a dope Sade shirt, and I was like, damn, it probably was when I bought it off of there, or probably Facebook. Damn, you know, I ain't no telling what it is. But anyway, let me look at my charges real quick. They did not eat good at Red Lobster. That's the funny part. They were probably like trying to test the waters with freaking Red Lobster. All right, let me see what these scamming ass, broke ass niggas went. And it is funny because this was right after I bought that shirt from that spot, that site I was telling you about. They went to Fire Wings, whatever that is, and spent $3.92 twice. They went to, okay, they kind of ate good at Jambo Juice. They went to Jambo Juice, probably got them a smoothie because they unhealthy as hell. They probably ate McDonald's and then like, oh, if I get a smoothie, it's going to offset it out. $10.49 at Jambo Juice, and then $13.64 at Jambo Juice. Then they bitch asses went to Red Lobster and spent $8.73. How you go to Red Lobster and only spend $8? Unless you, I don't know how that goes. Unless you got you an appetizer. And then the Chick-fil-A charge ain't showing, so maybe the Chick-fil-A charge didn't go through. But that is kind of crazy. All those Steam key sites you getting your games out. Hey, you might be right though, for real. Because I bought a lot of keys from Steam, for real. From like third party Steam sites. I said Steam. From Steam sites. But yeah, these bastards was damn trying to eat a little good off me. But I'm glad this happened right before CEO, because I'm supposed to be going to CEO next week, and then now I need a new whole debit card. Huh? Mr. Wright's not here today? He said his old foot injury was acting up. Old injury? He was all smiles yesterday. Yes, he smiled when he said we'd be fine as long as you're there, Trucy. Yes, fine, we'll be fine. Here comes justice. I started my voice training at 5 this morning. Ooh, do some now. I want to see it. Here. Huh? Okay, oh, okay. My name is Apollo Justice, and I am fine. That sounds more like a self-mantra than voice training. I'm fine. I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? Good morning.
Yo, sup? Hit me with that guilty verdict, G. See if I care.
Why you look like a fox? Oh, I guess, yeah, I forgot their little, I think their like brand is something with a fox, so maybe he's just supposed to be looking like that. Yeah, he looks like he's going to a certain convention.
You just hang loose and let things go with the flow. You know what I'm saying?
Not really.
Walkie, don't be running your mouth like that in here. See, that's the difference between me and you, old man. I ain't afraid of no cops. Real G's can't keep it real. Real G's can't keep it real till they spend some hard time in the pen.
You have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Sounds like they've both been voice training too, Apollo. My worst fear is realized. The trial's starting, and I still haven't had a real talk with my client. I want to be gangster. Not the real G's. There's Clavier. Is it Clavier or Clavier? I'm gonna have to look it up. I feel like it's Clavier. It's just like it looks like it's European. Like Cartier instead of Cartier. Clavier pronunciation. Clavier. Clavier. Oh, they say in German they say Clavier. It's not Clavier. 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 Tis the season to let the real motherfucking G's in, okay? Chevrolet. Alright. Court is now in session for the trial of Walkie-Talkie. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Ready to rock and roll, Judge.
Ah, it's him. The guy from yesterday. He's a prosecutor? It's Mr. Gavin's brother. Long time no see, Prosecutor Gavin. Were you taking a leave of absence?
You know that little band I started in my free time? Thing is, we got real popular.
Hard to say, Nine. To your fans, when there's 3 of your singles go platinum, Ja? I see. To be honest, I was a little concerned. I feared that you might still be distraught over that one trial.
Not to worry, Judge. I wouldn't miss this day in court for the world. It's worth even more than VIP passes to one of my concerts, Ja.
Must be big in Germany, which means he's trashola.
How could I pass up a chance to see the true strength of the little boy who bested my brother? It was worth canceling a show or two.
Understood. You may give your opening statements to the court.
Before that, I was thinking, is the air in this courtroom not a bit serious?
It is a court of law.
That's no way to get the crowd jumping, Judge.
They're not supposed to jump. This is a courtroom. Achtung, I love this theme. This is the song that his band plays, I believe. I love this theme. Oh, I gotta let it rock. Oh, I gotta let it rock. Especially when it gets like, to that little bridge. Here it comes. Here it goes. Here goes that little guitar solo. Here it goes. Come on now. Shout out to Clavier. Achtung, baby.
Today we play it my way. What's that noise? Sometimes you have to get on up in order to get down to prosecute.
This is crazy.
The victim, Pal Maractus, director of the Maractus Clinic. The scene, People Park. He was found pulling a noodle stand.
What in the world was the doctor doing pulling a noodle stand?
Yes, I believe you will only find that out by asking the defendant right here, right now. Because it's undeniable truth that he shot the victim.
What do you mean undeniable?
If you are to glare at anyone, Justice, glare at the punk in the defendant's chair. His crime was witnessed quite clearly, you see.
Shout out to the audio engineers who pulled all sound of those 16 bits, okay? Exactly. Because this is on the DS originally.
Very well.
Please admit this witness to the court. Hey. With the air guitar too. Clavier is dope, bro. Not yet. First, there's a little matter to be cleaned up. Could you talk without the accompaniment? I swear I could see the guitar for a second. What is it, Prosecutor Galvin? The motive, Judge. Why did a little punk do it? Why did he kill the director of the Maractus Clinic? Not so fast. The defendant doesn't have to explain that. Oh? But what if the defendant specifically requests to do so, as he did this morning? Javier is a prosecutor. He sucks. I want to give a shout out to all my homies, I believe he said. Oh my God. What? What is right? They always say that on the stage. You should hit the crowd with speed and ferocity. Sounds like he got you good, huh, Pauline? Well, that is highly unusual, but the court will now hear from the defendants concerning his motive in the crime. So now we got to pick apart our own defendant's lies because he's just lying to be gangster. So, you son are the defendant. Walkie, are you?
I ain't your son, old man. You step to a Kitaki, you best be prepared to step strong.
You step to a public official, you best be prepared to step into jail. You gotta hand it to him. Walkie sure has guts. It's not his guts I'm worried about. Well, then the court will now hear testimony on the defendant's motive. From the defendant himself. Can you gag your own client, or does the judge only have that power, right? Walkie Kitaki's quote-unquote truth.
I'll tell you one thing, that doctor was a quacker. Someone had to show him what's what. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed up my op something bad. Then he just lets me go without a warrant. See you later, bye. So I gotta go in, get another doctor to patch me up again. That was the day I done figured it out. No OG's gonna let that pass. That's why I went to his pad that night. Know what I'm saying?
You're saying you're one of the victim's patients?
A lot of stuff goes down when you're keeping it real on the street. True that. I'll tell you one thing. That doc was whack. Wiggity wiggity whack.
Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination. I can't believe this is the first time I'm hearing about all of this. No ad-libs. I should put an ad-lib on there. Alright, so we've already, he's already said his testimony. Now we just got to pick it apart. Alright, so let's see what I even got in this thing. Yin yang in the thing. Oh, I guess I could look at the time. That was 10 p.m. The Shiv. Oh no, I want to look at this, by the way. See if there's anything else I saw. Oh, it's just the fingerprints. Yeah, okay. Oh, let me look at these granny panties. Oh, Kitaki, right? These bloomers sure have a distinct design. You surely know who they belong to at a glance. That way she doesn't have to write her name on them. Genius. I would think writing your name would be easier than drawing a plum blossom. Okay, yeah, so this is Plum's freaking bloomers. I was in this clip about half a year ago. He messed my op. Let's talk about that. So you were a patient at the Maractus Clinic a half a year ago? For what reason?
I had what you might call a mark of honor.
Get a load.
Get a load of this. Get a load of this. Get a load of this.
Billy up in here. Lux, what up with you?
I had what you might call a mark of honor.
Can you explain precisely what was wrong?
We had a little run-in with the rivals.
Is it Rivales? That's gotta be Rivales family.
The Rivales family. That's when I pulled a Jack move and ran into an ambush. G busted the cap right in me. According to my sources, you couldn't stand the stress of waiting and ran in 15 minutes before the appointed time by yourself. Hey, I was more than a match for those guys.
So you were carried to the Maractus clinic from there.
Apparently, he was shot in the heart.
Damn, he should have died. Yeah, right. Shot in the heart and he's still alive? I can catch bullets between my teeth, but I never learned how to catch them with my own heart.
The bullet stopped just short of my thumper. You know what I'm saying? I would have been golden if it weren't for that whack doc. Can't even take out a stupid bullet. So, as you say, the surgery was a failure. That ain't all of it, Holmes.
And then he just lets me go out of word. See you later, bye. What do you mean he just let you go without a word?
What do you think it means? It's whack, that's what.
I'm not sure what this means, but it sounds bad.
It sounds as though a doctor wished to hide his mistake. This is why he let the defendant go. He's a liar, straight up. He's a badder G than me.
So I gotta go in and get another patch. Doctor patch me up again? Okay, let's just talk about that. So this bullet is still...
You know it. I can still feel it. Right there in my chest, pressing up against my heart.
Your words are like a bullet shot straight into my heart.
Or something to that effect. Incidentally, that's from one of our hit singles.
Well, that sounds like a straightforward case of malpractice.
Word, J-Man. Weren't no accident. That's Faux Shizzle.
Not Faux Shizzle. That is crazy. Every idea this game came out like 2008, I think, or 2007. So yeah, that's about that time. Oh my god, that just reminded me. Were you, Andy? You still in here? Yeah, that just reminded me. Oh my god, I lucky wish I took a picture of dude, but I feel bad for taking pictures of strangers sometimes. But we was at Hattie B's in Tennessee, and dude low key had the damn Dave Chappelle outfit on. You know when Dave Chappelle is dressed up as a white news reporter. And dude low-key looked like that in real life. That shit is hilarious. Oh my god. It seems that there were issues with this doctor.
Man, putting him down was like doing the world a favor.
Waki, please consult your lawyer before saying things like that. Chin up, Apollo. Back straight. But why did this mistake only come to light that day? It was found during the family health checkup. The family checkup?
That was the wackest thing of all. All us G's lining up, taking eye exams and all that. Better die young than fade away, bizoy.
A relief to hear.
What's a relief?
Oh. Did your father not tell you? That bullet you carry so close to your heart, if not attended to immediately, it could kill you. What? Yes, sir. Dr. Maractus had knowledge concerning this ticking time bomb in you. Knowledge that could have saved your life.
No way. That's whacked.
There is proof. Your checkup report. Waki's checkup report added to the court record. How ironic that you would kill the one man capable of helping you. Alright, let's look at this. Patient name, Waki Taki, age 19, male, reported, filed June 14th, metallic object found near heart, urgent exam needed. Oh, okay, that's it.
You're almost as careless as he was. Well, now that the place is hopping, let's get this gig started.
Started?
We had enough of a warm-up act, Ja. Time to hear from the witness.
Wonky sure is quiet all of a sudden. I'm a little uneasy myself. Is this Gavin's strategy? Who's the witness? Oh, whoa. So, you will tell us your name and occupation. Look at those lips. What kind of voice are we going to give Wesley Stickler? Kind of a creeper. Kind of suspicious. Kind of uptight. Man got his cap and gown on too, like he about to graduate. So we gotta give him like some like kind of like stuck up type. Man, his name is Stickler. Damn, yeah, Wesley Stickler. I kind of want to give him a dorky, like he looks like actually according to my calculations type guy, Hogwarts reject.
My name is Wesley Stickler. By occupation, I take it you for
what? I can't even read fast enough because he's going too fast. Bro, shut the hell up. God damn, I can't even read this. I mean, I could, but I ain't type that fast. But what he means to say is he is a student. A junior at Ivy University, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, in the Department of Science and Engineering. Filled with curiosity for all things, I spend my days in pursuit of truth, honing my...
Stickler, please direct said curiosity to the case at hand today. Very well, Mr. Stickler. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the night of the crime.
You ask quite simplistically of what I saw.
Bro. Even the game's like, hey, bro, shut the hell up. Can't even read this shit. A night in the park.
That night, I passed through the park on my way home from shopping when I saw them. One man pulling a stand, another man facing him. I saw them quite clearly. The man facing the victim was the defendant. In his hand, he held, yes, a pistol. It was pointed at the man pulling the stand. A shot. The bullet hit the man pulling the stand from the front square in the forehead.
Okay, he lying. Because it's not the forehead. Dude got hit on the right temple. So I think that's the contradiction. Was there anyone else in the park at the time?
I can't say with 100% accuracy.
Or he said I can say.
That there was not.
The pistol our witness refers to is this. The court accepts this into evidence. Man, look at that pistol. Very well, Mr. Justice, you may cross-examine the witness. Mr. Stickler isn't a stickler for the truth, right? Trucy, why are you staring like that at the witness? That man, I can't help but... No. He's not the... Is he the panty snatcher? I thought it'd be the doctor, but he might be the panty snatcher. That's why she said she can't help but seen him somewhere before. I think he's the panty snatcher. Oh yeah, you do look like a creep. And I'm glad I gave you this voice too. Alright, so let's see. That night I passed through the park on my way home from shopping when I saw them. One man pulling a stand and the other man facing him. I saw them quite clearly. The man facing the victim was a defendant. In his hand he held, yes, a pistol. It was pointed at the... Hold on, let's see if we can dust this for prints real quick. Panty connoisseur. Fuck! I didn't mean to press that. How can you be so sure it was a defendant? The defendant took place at night. It would have been too dark.
Perhaps I was remiss in not mentioning this earlier.
Huh?
You see, in class, I always sit in the very backmost seat. Do you know why?
Who cares?
Because I do not wish anyone to copy my perfect notes.
And this relates to your testimony, how?
I mention this to illustrate my predisposition to that which is perfect. It was dark, you say, yet there are lights in the park. And if I say the defendant was in the park that night, then he was in the park that night. That is hard, immutable fact.
He sure is confident. He seems to be telling the truth too. Okay. Alright, so let me look at this pistol real quick. Hold on, you said what? Fingerprints? Or oh, fingerprints are white, so we can't see the fingerprints. I wish we could dust it for it real quick though. Yeah, the fingerprints were white, so we can't dust it for fingerprints. Whoa, don't point that thing at me. Don't worry, I can handle myself around guns. Magic guns at least. The ones that Pigeon come out of. Very reassuring. Okay, yeah, there's nothing out of the ordinary with this pistol. Okay. Are you sure the pistol you saw is the same as the one submitted as evidence?
Am I sure? Surely you jest. Or so a common witness would be tempted to say.
Huh?
Yet I am no common witness. I see not only events as they are, but the logical structure governing these events.
You kind of on some Mandark shit.
Ha 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 ha. First, we must consider the fact that
I think he means he couldn't see it that clearly. My badge for a normal witness.
yet the fact that a pistol was fired before my eyes is indisputable. I can still see it when I close my eyes. The defendant raised his weapon.
A shot hit the bullet square in the forehead. Okay, so let's go ahead and present this. Kazu in this thing. What up with you? Woo. If that's all of it, I think I have a chance. Is that you relaxing? I see, Air Justice. Objection!
Once is quite enough, Mr. Justice.
Apollo, pace yourself. This trial's not over yet. Look at this. The return of Tajito, 256 worth. Okay, only the chosen few know about that. Only the chosen few. That's how you know it. You get a veteran discount. Kazu in this thing. Give me a sec real quick. I just gotta check something real quick. Okay, we're good. That ain't nothing. Alright, here we go.
The autopsy report? Is there a problem with the autopsy report?
Right, a problem. Yes, the problem is the location of the entry wound.
The location?
You testified that the killer shot the victim square in the forehead, did you not?
I have already determined your angle of inquiry. Allow me to explain. It's quite simple. First, understand that when I say square, I speak not of a geometrical absolute, but what I mean by this, for example, the deflection of a meter is...
Oh, bro, I'm not reading all them numbers. You can go to hell, bro. I try to keep up with you, but you put like a crazy number in here. I'm not doing all that, bro. Oh, Lord. Look at this dude.
Mr. Justice.
Yes.
What's your objection to these krypton particle things?
This is the big time, and you are obsessed with something so small, you disappoint me. No, I'm not. I'm obsessed with something big. I mean, there's a bigger, less nitpicky problem here.
Do tell.
Just look at the autopsy report. The location of the entry room was the right temple.
Temple?
Mr. Stickler, you said quite clearly that the victim was shot square in the forehead. That's a contradiction. Isn't it? How old is this dude? I want to look at this court record real quick. How old is this dude? How old y'all think Stickler is? Anybody got any guesses? Who's gonna guess his age? Damn, y'all just saw it too, but don't worry. Maybe I didn't see it. 22? What'd you think? Anybody else? Anybody else know the age? Yes, no, maybe so. Stickler 25. Kitaki 56, huh? 46. All right, ready? Here we go. 22. Damn. Connor got it. Junior in science at Ivy University. The witness, a man concerned with truth. It is, right? Finally.
Objection!
Yeah, Justice? Or Justice? Yes? Your taxes are outdated. Trying to shake the witness by objecting to trifles? Surely you haven't forgotten the fatal wound your master suffered 7 years ago. Phoenix Wright, was it? Look, I know the wound was in the wrong place according to his testimony. Look at this dude, about to fold so quick. Hey, forehead? Oh, he's calling him forehead. Forehead? Let us imagine you are walking through the park. You see two men facing each other, one with a pistol trained on the other. What would you do, forehead? Well, I guess I would try to stop them. I'd probably yell, "Stop!" And you, Fraulein? Me? Well, I'd probably scream, "Eek!" And you, Stickler? What did you shout, I wonder? Ah! If the victim turned his head at the last moment, go. Ah, yes. Thank you for your jogging my memory. It sounds like an addendum to the testimonies required. A night in the park, too.
As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action. "Cease this at once, you two," I cried with composure.
The victim
Turned in the direction of my voice. A shot rang out, whereupon our cowardly killer and the defendant appeared to have become frightened. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled from the scene.
I see, so you attempted to stop the crime.
Indeed, with composure.
Well, maybe the criminal wouldn't have fired it if he hadn't shot it like that. That doesn't really matter now, unfortunately. Let's consider this new testimony, shall we? Observe the diagram, if you would. The witness, Mr. Stickler, was it? Stood here. He shouted, "Oh, stop, please," or something of this nature. And the victim responded by looking in the witness's direction. If the killer were to have fired at just at that moment, as we can see, the bullet would have struck the right temple as in the report.
That does seem to be the case.
Witness the power of a junior in Ivy University Department of Science.
Very well, Mr. Justice. You may cross-examine the witness.
As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action. She says, "I want you to," I cried with composure. The victim turned the direction of my voice and a shot rang out. Whereupon our cowardly killer, the defendant appeared to have become frightened. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled from the scene. Let's press it. Did you hear the gunshot at the same time as the victim turned?
Indeed, I would say about the same time to be precise.
And the victim didn't ask you for your help?
It can't be said that he didn't have time to ask. He didn't even have time to take a single step.
I'm totally sure that the killer fired because Mr. Stickler started him. Don't say that too loud, Trucy, please. Whereupon, okay, let's press that. Can you describe the killer's actions more clearly?
He seemed quite surprised, especially considering that it was he who did the deed. As we can see, human psychology is a tangled web indeed.
He simply couldn't believe what he had done. He shot, he panicked, a common tale but true.
Unfortunately, before I could take further action,
Tossing the pistol aside from frightful scene. Hold on. Two rounds were fired. Okay, hold on now. That's not right. 2 rounds were fired. A shot, hold on. A shot rang out. Eric, what up, bro? Stop him and say what up. Hey, well, you know, we chilling, hanging, you dig? Feel free to listen to this godlike voice acting. So I'm about to press this with the pistol. A shot rang out. Should have been 2 shots. Oh fuck, that's not it. Work has been real chill. That's good. Good stuff, bro. Happy to hear it. He said a shot rang out, but there was 2 shots that rang. So, all right, whatever. So we'll just press something again. Glad you're still streaming, having fun. You know, type shit. Glad you damn enjoying the job and shit, bro. You know, hopefully we'll get rich so we ain't gotta work as hard as we do. But you know, type shit. You didn't try to apprehend the criminal.
it all happened so fast. I'm afraid I didn't have the time.
Doesn't something about that strike you odd, Apollo? What? The killer was in a hurry, right? He fired the pistol and tossed it right away? According to the testimony, that's what happened, yes. In that case, I expect to find something that we didn't find. Find something? Find what? I like that contradiction. Kind of sad to see it go. Not as sad as I feel. What do we do now? At least the testimony's getting a little clearer. She's right. Maybe I can find something to use in this testimony. As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action. Cease this once, I cried. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled the scene. Something right here don't sound right. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled the scene. Let's see. Weapon left at the crime, 2 strands of fire fingerprints. Is it not this? Okay, this. Okay, got it. Wait a second.
Just another misleading request. Yet you're so beholden to to your own mode of discourse, you can't see how it affects you.
Come again?
Wait a second, you say. A second? Are we intended to wait just that, a single second, 1/60th of a minute? That's hardly enough time to draw a breath, let alone make a statement in court. Now, had you asked for a longer period of time?
Mr. Justice. Yes, Your Honor. Am I to understand you are objecting to the length of a second?
Yes, I mean, no. Here, just look at the pistol. It doesn't have a single fingerprint on it.
A common ploy made all the more common, I fear, by the prevalence of television. Criminals these days are loath to leave fingerprints.
Wait, but you said the killer tossed the gun and ran.
That's right.
I love this song right here. He didn't have time to wipe the gun for prints. Oh, the little girl sticking it to the university student. There's a song in there.
I'm not little.
Then let's think like adults, shall we, Fraulein? What if the defendant was wearing gloves?
Gotta admit it. I didn't think of that, Apollo.
Well, Mr. Justice, could the killer have been wearing gloves?
No. The record of the murder weapon is very clear about one thing. The fingerprints were white, which means trace of prints remained, which contradicts your testimony. If everything happened as you said it did, he wouldn't have to have time to wipe the pistol. Unfazed.
That may be, but it does not change what I saw. The killer, the defendant, he threw down the murder weapon from his hand and fled. And this pistol was found at the scene of the crime, strongly suggesting that this was the weapon he disposed of.
That sounds solid to me. Well, forehead, any of your precious objections? What gives, Apollo? Let's see that voice training go to work. You know, I've only recently realized something. No matter how much you train your voice, it doesn't matter if you have nothing to say.
What do you mean, nothing to say?
Isn't it obvious from what the witness just said? Huh? Isn't what obvious? When he restated what he saw just now, he said that he saw Walkie drop a murderous weapon. But that's not the same as being 100% sure of what Walkie threw away. You're right. He's just confused because a pistol was found at the scene of the crime. Poor Mr. Stickler. It must be hard to be so perfect and yet so wrong.
Well, it can be said that I'm quite offended. While it is indeed true that once in my youth I...
What can we say for certain? Is that the witness saw the killer throw something? Does the defense have anything to say about this?
Well, if what he threw wasn't a pistol, then it had to be something else. At least one person on the defense team seems to be thinking. I'll wipe that smile off your pretty face, Gavin. Perhaps you can inform the court as to the nature of this something else. What did the killer throw away before fleeing the scene? The knife? Is that a sword? I saw one of those on the last night's movie last night. Great. A sleep-deprived judge. This knife was found at the scene of the crime with the defendant's prints on it. His prints? This single piece of evidence proves two important things. One, that the defendant threw down. I'm sorry. What the defendant threw down wasn't a pistol. Two, that the defendant wasn't wearing gloves. Indeed. Oh, her forehead. Are you forgetting? You're forgetting two other things you just proven. Huh? One, that the man the witness saw was the defendant, Mr. Walkie Kitaki. Two, that the defendant was holding a knife with the intent of harming the victim.
Oh! Indeed.
Never underestimate a Gavin. There's a lesson here.
This court is of the opinion that our witness is fond of making assumptions. In that light, I believe it would behoove us to hear about what really occurred. With less assuming, please.
It is always the same with you people. Mark left the house on foot, and 5 minutes later, his brother left after him. How long would it take for Mark's brother to catch up to him, though? Assuming that Mark never had to stop for a traffic light. Assuming, yes, that's what I said, assuming. As if there were a probable situation at all. Yet here you are assuming that my assumption is no better.
What this court assumes is that the witness will testify as to what happened after the shot was fired.
I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene, nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Ergo, I used my cell phone to call the police. Until the police arrived, the scene 10 minutes later, I saw no one else.
He's the panty snatcher. Why didn't you chase the killer?
He was, as you say, a killer. Of course, I could have run him down.
Yet, what would he have done when cornered?
Sadly, it takes more than aptitude for solving quadratic equations to know that.
Did the testimony earlier not prove the defendant's presence at the scene? And do we not also know that there was no one else there? It seems clear that we have our killer. Does it not?
Does it not, Mr. Justice?
I better find a way to take this testimony down quick. Alright, let's see. The Cannot prevent the killer from leaving, nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Or I gotta use my cell phone to call the police. Let's talk about that. Because I think I have your cell phone. Wasn't your first thought to call an ambulance?
It can't be said that I have dabbled in medicine. The injury I witnessed, namely a single shot to the head, tends to result in death. Ergo, there was no need for me to call an ambulance. Oh, a perfect...
It was a syllogism? Syllogism?
A proof in 3 parts. Exquisite, simply exquisite.
He actually looks like he's going to cry. 10 minutes later, no one knows. $10 p.m. Okay. You were certainly composed for someone who had just witnessed a killing.
If one is to devote one's life to the pursuit of a science, one must never flinch at the sight of a little blood, nor be so moved by a chemical discovery that one drops one flask upon the lab room floor.
Ooh, cool answer. Very cool. So nothing strange about how he acted. Trucy looked like she has something to say. What up, Safe? I see you, bro. Call the police. Yeah, because she recognizes him. Can you tell us in detail about these 10 minutes?
I stood in a state of heightened awareness. Anything could happen at any moment. Anything could appear from any direction.
Is that all?
No one came. Nothing happened at all. I saw it all, which is to say, I saw nothing.
It was late at that night. It was late at night. It's not odd to think there would be few people around in the park.
So he just stood there watching? Not much to go on there. Trucy, if you got something to say, by all means say it. This witness is way too self-assured. There's got to be a weakness somewhere in his testimony. Which way did the killer run?
By that time, it was clear the killer had noticed me. Naturally, he ran in the opposite direction.
That would mean he ran in the opposite direction from the Kitaki mansion. Don't even think about pointing out that he was going away from his home. All he had to do is loop back once he was out of sight. How did he know that's where I was going? I can't find a single problem with that testimony. Had enough at last, forehead. Maybe it's time to back off a bit. Hell no. The defense still has some questions that demand answers, Your Honor.
Your opinion, Prosecutor Gavin?
Oh, let him play attorney until he's satisfied, I say. I will amuse myself by composing my next smash hit in my head.
Very well, you may continue with the cross-examination.
I guess I'm supposed to back off.
There's nothing fishy about that testimony at all. It appears there are no objections to the witness's current testimony.
There are any number of ways to explain this lack of prints on the pistol, I assure you. Perhaps the killer really was wearing gloves which wiped the previous user's prints off. Then after the deed was done, this fell out of his pocket as he was throwing away the gun. A mistake befitting of a small-time punk, in my opinion.
No. It seems we come to the end of the line here.
No, that can't be all. How unfortunate it seems that you weren't cut out to stand on the same stage as me. Were you, Forehead?
I believe this brings the cross-examination to a close. This court will now declare a verdict for the defendant of Wakikitaki.
Thank you, Trucy.
Eek!
It's Trucy. Oh, shit. I forgot about this. Oh, this is a magic trick by Trucy, I think.
Trucy? Nobody move. What's the meaning of this? Who are you? There will be no verdict in this court. Not yet.
Wait, are you one of the Kitakis?
The Kitakis? You mean the notorious gangsters? If you don't want to see me give this pretty little girl a new smile, do as I say. Adjourn the court for 20 minutes. What? And this court will not bow to pressure from the likes of...
Judge? I see little point in further aggravating this gentleman.
Recess 20 minutes, or I promise you, you'll regret it.
Wait, how did he disappear so fast? Yeah, that's got to be Trucy.
Come to defendant lobby, Apollo.
Yeah, I knew that was Trucy. Yeah.
I suppose I have no choice but to adjourn for a 20-minute recess. Bailiff, catch that mysterious man.
Damn. Look at that. To be continued. That magical, yeah. So we just gotta find. I know what she's thinking in my head. I'm pretty sure that she's like, this is the penny thief, and I gotta find a way to incriminate him or whatever. So that's what that is. Okay. Well, on that note, y'all, it is 12:08, so I'm gonna definitely call it here or whatever. But maybe we'll do this again tomorrow. We'll see or whatever. Maybe we'll put some Avatar on and some Tokon on, even though I'm not really playing online on Tokon because I'm playing. I got it on my PlayStation, and my PlayStation, I don't have PlayStation Plus because I'm kind of like trying to protest Sony with this whole, them ending physical media and shit. So we'll see, but maybe I'll just stream Avatar too and probably continue here and all that. But anyway, on that note, let me find somebody to raid. Thank y'all for hanging. Thank y'all for listening to this magnificent voice acting, type shit. Let's see who's on. Nighty night, Retta. Let's see, who do we want premium type shit? Okay, come on now. Somebody heard me. Alright, Connor, man. Who is on? Damn, I mean, there's not that many people playing Tokon because they can't play it on PlayStation. Or they can't play it on PC. And some people don't want to play it on PlayStation, which I understand. You know what? We're gonna raid Young Carson. He's playing some street sleep fighter 6. Let's raid Carson. Alright, homies. I'll holler with y'all later. Y'all be easy. Squad. I think I got him on. Yeah, I do got him on. Okay. Alright, homies. Catch y'all later. You dig.